MawMaw is back.
Hey.
Good morning, you guys.
Good
You guys,
morning,
oh,
everybody.
Good morning, everyone.
Oh, we're glad y'all stopped by to say
Am I seeing
hey.
behind me? Yes, definitely.
Makes our day.
I am trying to
Thank
get
you.
set up
Glad you
here.
were
My
here.
hand was getting tired of holding it.
you guys, Traci is, she may be listening, but she has a headache so bad it's making her sick. So me and her other, we mamaed her. Denise and LizzAnn just went.
Yep.
I'm coming back. I'm coming
Yeah,
back.
Oh,
but
she's
we.
setting her
I'm
stuff
trying to
in the
not
back.
make you
She's
dizzy.
Good
doing her
morning,
background.
Sonia. We told her to put that cool
Morning,
rag
Sonya.
behind her neck and across her forehead. So
Exactly.
you guys, I didn't even share out, so I'm gonna share myself out. I always feel funny about
Okay.
doing that, but um, I'm going
Goodness
to.
gracious. I'm just trying to get
Let's
set
hope
up
I
here
don't
for
do
everyone.
Pop Goes the Weasel today.
I didn't
Good
want
But
you
I
to
probably
morning.
will, because
get
Good
dizzy.
morning, Robbie.
my...
I love you, Robbie. I love you,
Good
love
morning,
Hey,
you.
Robbie.
Robbie.
You guys, if
Love
you
Now
you,
would,
today
Robbie.
I'm unable to see the chat, so I'm sorry.
oh, okay. Um, but you
Uh,
guys, if you would share us out anywhere you can, I would appreciate it. Like I said, it's kind of hard for me to self promote, I guess you would say, but there's a lot of people out there right now that I'm coming across, even in the grocery store. I had
mhm.
on my shirt from Monday. Oh, hey, this trucker's live. Hey, I met them off of
Hey, Truckers Live.
oh goodness,
I haven't seen you in forever.
Van Life with Gina. Isn't that where I met you? This trucker's life, Van Life with Gina. Um, oh, good morning, Chris. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Chris. Love you, sweetheart.
And there is
Tracy sends her love, everybody.
Joel is on Facebook. Joel Mahoney. Mahoney. He is my other
And Joel.
superhero.
Hey,
Joel.
Joel.
Hey, D. Good
Hey,
morning,
Joel.
Joel. I'm just saying,
Hey, D. Good to see you again.
I have another superhero, and that's Denise's grandson. I call him my. Now he's my little superhero. He's so sweet.
Yeah, he's your little superhero.
But oh my gosh, I lost my thought. Oh, I wore my shirt
I
Monday to
don't know if
Kroger,
he's here today.
and it was a shirt that me and Tracy has. It says Jesus and coffee in the morning. And I had somebody
Yep.
stop, and she said, "That's what I'm talking about. I couldn't get nowhere without my Jesus." We were standing in line at the pharmacy, and me and her, I let two people in front of me go ahead because me and her got to talking, and she's newly divorced. She might be listening because she works third shift. Um, and she said, "I'm newly divorced. I'm just back, and I'm just kind of by myself." Oh, Robbie, I love you. And I will get that one certain video that I did and see what you might can throw together or what you see. And I don't want to put no, uh,
Love you, Robbie. Sleep well.
I don't want to put no, um, pressure. If you think, well, this is crazy, that's fine. But I don't know why you came to my mind about, why that stuck in my head about that video about my daughter. So, but I will. I'll send it to you. But oh, you guys, this morning, thankful. I'm. I'll start. I'm thankful for my husband waking me up this morning and him telling me to get up and him keeping because I was so tired from us trying to clear out everything in our washroom because of the
Mhm.
construction that's going to be on that end of the house. Our bathroom, two
Yeah,
bathrooms
hey.
are,
Yay.
but so I'm
Hey,
thankful.
hey.
I have so much to be thankful for and nothing to ask for. So, Denise, what do you have to be thankful
Amen.
for? What do you have thankful for?
What I have to be thankful for. I am thankful for God woke me up this morning. Even though the sun is not shining, it's cloudy, it's a beautiful day. And I'm thankful for our God, our Creator, because He sure paints a pretty picture every morning. And I praise Him and thank Him for that. So that's what I'm thankful for. Thankful He never leaves me.
And Liz?
I am thankful to be here today because I'm alive. I'm breathing. I'm here. Yay. Thankful that he let me wake up again and that he
Amen.
has blessed me with good friends and family. That's such a blessing in my life. And all you people, all of y'all, all of you out there in YouTube land. I'm thankful for all of you. And most of all, I'm thankful for the gift of salvation through our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, whose life, death, and resurrection has set us free from Satan and sin and the power of the
Amen.
devil. I'm just so thankful that God sent his son to die on the cross and shed his innocent blood for us, for our sins. That's
Amen.
the thing that I'm most thankful for.
And if anybody
Amen.
out there wants to throw out what you're thankful for, that'd be wonderful. And I think that's why I chose this scripture this morning, because that is the ultimate gift. That's the ultimate thing to be thankful for. But my husband yesterday on Lizz's channel, he when he put that out there, I'm like, we do take prayer requests, and we never, ever, ever want somebody to think, well, it's they're talking a lot, and I don't want to interrupt them. No, you guys interrupt anytime you want to. It's not interruption because we're here for you guys.
Exactly.
If me, Denise, and
It's an
LizzAnn,
interaction.
yes, if we wanted to just sit and have our girl time, well, we would just set up something and just sit and talk behind the scenes. But this is, us getting to
Oh,
be with you guys. What is it?
oh, I was just realizing that the scripture on YouVerse Bible app for the day is. Are you ready for this,
Yep.
Denise? It's Psalm 121 verses 1 and 2.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys,
It
we
just
were
dropped
talking.
down. Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. It's amazing.
Good morning, Hamilton Homegrown. Good morning and welcome and welcome.
God is good.
But you guys always,
Yes, he
Hey,
is.
Monique. Love you, sweetheart. Love you too, Sonia.
you guys, any and every time,
Everybody in the chat.
put out what you are grateful for, or what you need prayers for. That's what we're here for. And it
Exactly.
really, when Kevin put that,
Prayers, praise
yeah,
reports,
when
whatever.
Kevin put that out there yesterday, I thought,
That was on.
we do take prayer requests, but how many times do we say, hey, you guys, what's your blessing today? What are you,
Right.
um, what's God done in your life?
Amen.
So, yeah, and it was my husband that I think, kind of reminded us women.
Yeah, he initiated that thought process, and I
So,
am thankful for that.
Oh, yeah.
good morning, Lynn. I hope you had a blessed, Pearl Nini. I hope you had a blessed birthday yesterday.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
Lynn.
And
Love you, sweetie.
thank you, everybody that found LizzAnn yesterday. I
Yes.
did
Thank you.
I did the short video, and I put it in the community tab, but then I just
Yep.
sometimes people don't get any kind of notification, so I started going through and sending it everywhere. Hamilton, that's something to
Hamilton,
Girlfriend must be thirsty.
good to
Hamilton
see
says,
you.
I'm blessed for the 15 hours sleep I got last night. Well, amen, because let me tell you,
Oh, praise the Lord,
there's
Hamilton.
There's
Awesome.
so many that can't sleep. LizzAnn has a hard time sleeping. Tracy's been having a hard time sleeping. So that right there is something to be thankful for. And Sonia says, even though I still feel like crap, I'm very thankful that I woke up this morning and was able to spend time with family and just relax. But my house will be clean tomorrow. That's my goal. Well, you know what, Sonia? Don't worry about it. Diana Brienne,
Awesome.
Diana Brienne, even though her house is always immaculate, she'll send me a
Yes,
message
it is.
sometimes. She'll send me a message sometimes and she'll say, don't do anything today. Sleep in late. Don't wash your dishes. Don't worry about it and buy takeout. So she sends me messages like that. Good morning, Angel. My cousin, my sister cousins, Angel Hearn. I love you. I love you. That she is my sister
Hey,
cousin,
Angel.
Lisa. They're not even look.
Glad to hear.
I think of Angel like my niece because her mom is like my sister. So. Oh, thank you,
That's awesome.
Hamilton. Thank you. He says thankful for this live stream. We do what we can do, and I don't know what I'd do without you guys out there. I sure
Thank you,
wouldn't.
sweetheart.
I wouldn't have met Denise. I wouldn't have met LizzAnn. And
Oh,
hey, it gets me up in the morning.
Tracy.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Monique said
I
I
didn't
was able.
sleep good last night, so I slept in a little this morning.
Monique said I was
I
able
ain't
to
gonna
sleep
tell
in
you
my
where I slept, but I
I
slept.
was able to sleep in my own bed again last night instead of on the sofa because my leg was in so much pain I couldn't deal with it. So, girl, I guess
Oh, praise the Lord,
I need
Monique.
to throw out the blessing that I have been getting better sleep with my bed. But last night it was hard to do because one blanket was too much, so I completely took it off my bed, but then the dog had my covers down on this side. I had a short gown on. I never sleep in a gown of all times. Then Kit Kit wanted to sleep at my upper thigh on the right side. So it was very uncomfortable. So I felt fur on my right side and the dog laying on my left side. So I got cold. I know. And the beautiful flowers. I love seeing the emojis. Oh,
sorry about the
Hamilton.
opening the can, making all that record. I didn't think about that.
Hamilton. I don't know of any of the women on here that don't have
We weren't even paying no attention.
back pain and sciatica.
Woo.
That's true.
Oh, see, Hamilton, Robbie gave you the stamp of approval. Look at there.
Yeah,
I
Ooh,
bet
yay,
that comes
Robbie.
and goes for me.
I bet that's where I met Hamilton is on Robbie's channel.
Good deal.
Oh, Hamilton, me too. Me too. Um, I do too. And it's just
Cool deal.
you can't look at somebody without just look at somebody and know what their pain is. Uh,
Yeah.
that's we come on here. Oh, Think Dragon's channel. I missed him last night. I finally saw that he was on, but I couldn't. I don't like using my little phone. I mean,
Exactly.
trying to do that with my phone because I like to holler at everybody. We're trying to find out. This is news to me too. Okay, about sciatica. Yeah, Monique, it can go
Yeah.
down the side of your leg.
Oh, excuse me.
It can go down the back of your leg, sometimes the top. But mine
Or
did
down
it.
the front of your leg.
I had it one time going down both legs, and I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna tell you. Ooh, to think, Monique, that you laying there with it on both legs, that was the worst. I couldn't even sleep that night. But mine will go all the way down my leg into my high arch or the outside of my foot. Oh yeah,
That's true,
Robbie.
Robbie.
It catches
Wait,
your
where's
hip
Robbie
and
at?
it goes up and down.
Right, Robbie. Yes, I
Yep.
do. Robbie.
Turn off your devices. Go to
Robbie
sleep.
got look, Robbie. You just look too good. You just look too good in some of your pictures now. I just gotta say.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Um
That's funny.
He's such a sweetheart.
Hamilton
Chris, you ain't saying much, dude. What's going on?
Hamilton, he was when I come across Robbie, my son Casey already knew him. He thought I was my son's wife. I think that means that I looked young. Or the light was real bad. That's what I say.
Say what?
Robbie, when he first come across Casey's Porch Church Network, he thought I was Casey's wife, the way we were interacting. And I said, well, I was in kind
Oh,
of
is
in
that
the dark. I was back there in the dark. But yeah, so Robbie came back, did a Robbie raid, and Think Dragon did a Think Dragon raid on
interesting?
the church, and they did us, and so when I was in the kitchen, I would have to say, "I love you, Robbie, but I love Casey more." Because Casey come up one time, Lizz, and he did the little,
That's funny.
"Excuse me, you supposed to love me more." So okay, so Robbie,
What am I? Chopped liver?
I love you, Robbie, but not as much as Casey. Yes, Think Dragon is a very, very, I really love him to pieces. And oh, thank you, Lynn. Oh, big question. Go ahead, Bruce. Go ahead, Bruce. Short
Bruce.
visit, big question. Good morning, Callie.
Kelly.
I am so sorry, you guys, that Traci is not here to sing to
Sweet, sweet
each and
Kelly.
every one of you this morning, but you guys pray for her. She has, I think it's migraines right
Does
now.
Kelly.
Oh, Robbie, sometimes I think that maybe those little videos like that might be too silly. Um,
No, we love
I,
them.
I don't, mean for them, but I was out there. Look, I was out there
Thanks,
resting
Kelly.
yesterday. I was. Yes. Who liked it? Okay. I had to thank you guys. But yes, Liz, I believe Tracy's having migraine issues, but I'm not a doctor, and her doctor is supposed to let her know. Um,
No.
because I looked at the frontal lobe, and it says most of those are
Something
from
today.
stress and tension.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you,
Is she
Callie.
running fever with
She
whatever?
said she's supposed to hear something
Well, she
today.
went to the doctor yesterday, so if she's running
Yeah.
the fever,
Is she
she
running fever today?
she didn't say, did she, Denise? But she was real
She did not.
flush. She
She
kept,
said she's supposed to hear something today.
but she didn't say she felt hot. She just
Hopefully.
had a headache.
Okay.
No.
She looked flush when I saw her.
Yeah, and usually she'll flush when she's not
She
feeling.
did.
She was real flushed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She gets like that when she doesn't
Bruce,
feel good.
you
Yeah.
said you had a question, and I don't want to miss it because I'm all over the place today. Oh, okay. On the panel tonight,
Then
no
she's
clue how
what?
to use. There it was, Bruce.
I couldn't understand what you said, Darlene. I'm sorry.
I'm reading what Bruce had a quick question or a big
She gets
question. He's on a panel tonight, and he has
I'm
no
sorry.
clue how to use StreamYard. Um, Bruce is very easy, and oh, um, Callie said it's the Earth frequency has spiked again. Uh-oh, wait. Your chats are always my YouTube refresh after I snap on mean people on other channels. Robbie, look,
The
Uh,
Earth frequency, what?
Robbie,
where the Earth,
Is
you
seven
know,
you need to
point.
let them people just roll off your back
there's
like
frequencies
water on a duck.
all around us.
Let it roll off.
Look, Robbie likes going to those channels. So I'm glad that you
I
come back
know.
and kind of refresh, because that's like I've went in. Sometimes those some on your panel they can be brutal. And I'll be like, well, Robbie, you gonna be down again. All that negativity, but that's okay. I love you. Bruce, get with me and I will like walk you through it so you could tell
Mhm.
me if they're going to be
Okay.
on Facebook. And if they are,
Gotcha,
I'll tell
Ellie.
you how to like pop out that chat to where you could be. Do you? All right. He said, "Can you hear without echo each other?" Um, are now if we're not echoing, it. I have a good setup now. I used to echo before, so I had to wear my earphones. All right. So YouTube, you would go to their YouTube if it's already set up. Pop out that chat
Am
to
I
your right.
am I echoing?
Huh? No, he's just, oh, no, he don't hear an echo. He's just asking how you don't get the echo if you're on a panel. You may have to put on your earphones. So when you're on the panel. So what you do, you pull up StreamYard.
Whoa!
I
You
have
can pop it out.
I have StreamYard in front of me, but I have the chat on the right side of me. So I can see what's going on, who's chatting, and I have it on top chat. Now I can see. Um, so anyway, you can see the chat from YouTube in real time because it's not going to be in real time on StreamYard. So you'll have StreamYard in front of you and you can minimize it a little bit and have your
Hmm.
chat to the right and just come then close out of try to close out of all that you can close out of, because each little thing you have up could make things slow it down. Does that make sense, Liz, how I'm explaining
Yes,
it?
it drains on the bandwidth
Yeah.
somehow.
And then with me, I have two monitors. I never thought I could do two monitors, but I have two monitors.
Oh, you got it set up again. Good.
Bless Casey's heart, because now I have Facebook just huge on the other monitor, and I can double check that, because what good is me streaming on both if I can't see and welcome the
Right.
people on Facebook?
Exactly.
So when I look like a chicken doing this number, I'm looking here and I'm looking right there, and then I'm looking over there.
You're just seeing shiny things all over the place.
I am multitasking. My
There you
dad
go.
was wrong. I can walk and chew gum at the same time.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Oh, Callie, you have a blessed day.
I used to be
Cal-
pretty coordinated.
Callie gets out there in her garden, and what better way to look around and see God's beauty all around you and just walking in the fresh air?
Oh
Oh,
yes. My mother used to used to love getting out in her garden. It just was such a peaceful release for her to get out there and work in her garden.
Well, Bruce, you want me to tell you the best way? Don't be
That was
nervous.
her happy place.
Do you know the best way to get over being nervous is if you were to come on here with us this morning? I'm serious. Come on up here with us. You know us, be comfortable, and by tonight, you'll be like, well, that's not that bad. I mean, you come on every day and show your
Yeah.
artwork. So, yes, come on. Look, Bruce, let me.
Right.
What am I doing? All right, let me go. See, Bruce, you done said it. You need to. I've had people tell me it was the easiest way. I did not know that I was LizzAnn's first place that
I don't
she
know.
ever
What are
come
you
on.
doing?
So if you want to jump on, I'm telling you.
Well, with any kind of the only other time I went was on a live thing. There was like 4 people in the in the chat or watching.
Well, Bruce, you jump on if it ain't nothing but for 10 minutes, sort of like Chris does. Chris pops in and then he pops back out. But I sent you the link. You could come in for a few minutes and then you can kind of then you'll see you'll mute
Or even
your
5. I mean, it doesn't have to
yeah
be.
you'll mute
It'll help you break the ice.
yeah
It'll help
you'll
you break.
what you'll do you'll mute your YouTube and then you come in here and you'll hear you don't have to you'll hear what's going on and then I can tell you then how
Yeah.
to pop out your thing. You've got a few minutes, Bruce. You might as well. Good morning,
Come
darling
on
B.
down.
Good morning. Oh, I was so excited when Sonia come on, and the first time I
Oh
ever seen
yeah.
her live.
Yeah.
There is a big difference, Bruce. It's like you'll just be sitting in my messy craft room. Where are you at, Liz?
I'm in my daughter's dining room, kitchen
Okay,
area.
so look,
It's a real casual place.
so you'll be sitting in the,
We're
with
in the
Liz,
kitchen.
and you'll be in my crazy
Craft
room.
room.
Is that crazy room? Crazy crafting art studio. It's according to who I'm talking about too. I'd be like, this is my art studio.
Yes, of course it is. I love it. It's your art
And then
studio.
some people I say, oh girl, I am in my crazy room.
At least you can use your art studio. I've got a quote art studio that all my art stuff's in there, but I can't do anything right now because of the way it's all crammed in there.
You guys see me shaking my head. This is just a mess. I'm just saying. But Casey's gonna be gone and I want to surprise
He
him.
going to April's again?
Yes.
Good for him.
Are
Yeah, I
you
think that'll be a healthy thing for him.
look, Bruce,
Anytime you can get with friends, yeah.
Bruce, I see that cat hiding in that box. You better get out of that box. We cannot set no box down without Kit Kit getting in our box.
That's
And
funny.
and then the wrapping paper, somebody sent us something, and this piece of crumpled up wrapping paper.
Uh-huh.
My cat done took it in her cat box. I'm like, what is this in her cat box? Kevin said, are you sure that Bailey didn't stick it in there? I said, I'm not sure of nothing. And I'm like, Kit Kit, you do not have to tell me to clean your cat box. See,
That's
my animals are demanding.
funny. Yeah, they're like that, aren't they? Mm.
Did I send you a thing with the cat? Sonia, I send out so much stuff. There is no sense. I mean, there's no.
Yeah, I mean, I understand how you feel, darling. I sent out a bunch of stuff to him, like, did I send that to so and so? oh, I hope I didn't send that to so and so, because their political views might be different than mine.
I know. And on Diana's channel the other day when Derek was up there, he said, "Yeah, sometimes I send stuff to Kevin and say your wife's getting out of hand on her channel." I said, "You do what, Derek?" He said, "Yeah, I send messages to your husband all the time." I said, "Derek,
That is too
I'm gonna
funny.
start sending messages to my wifey, his
That's
wife."
funny. Yeah.
No, I did
That's,
one time because this is how we all work, you guys, as a community. We all love each other and we care about each other. And it might be overwhelming. Robbie's used to me now. But like Bruce, you'll get used to me. If I get somebody on my mind, I will check on you. So one day, Derek was late for his own auction. So everybody got worried. So MawMaw was hollering at me to come in there. I said, "What is it? Derek's not on his auction." I said, "What do you mean? He should have been on so and so. We don't know what's wrong with him. Everybody's worried about him." She said, "You have a way of getting in touch with his wife." I said, "Only through Facebook." I said, "Did nobody else?" I said, "Okay." So I did. She was at work and I sent her a message, scared to death. And I guess she got in touch with him and he got up there. He said, "No, everything's fine." But that's how we work. That's how
right.
we work. So,
And
um,
when Destiny had her spleen rupture,
yeah,
Tommy got on with Derek, and Derek got everybody together, and
yep. When and had
got the
Casey,
word out
yep, Casey
about
pray, and there was
that for
several
prayer.
of us on Facebook Messenger, which you know the kind of Facebook Messenger when you get so many people on camera, but it don't matter. That's what we did. And then there's people that can just say something as
Right.
simple as I had my auction last night and just it's not, you know, it's not what I needed more. And then people would throw you a benefit auction without you knowing
Mm-hmm.
it. So we have
Yep.
some very, very kind and loving people in our community.
Yes, we do.
Very kind.
And we praise God. We praise God for that.
Yep.
We're thankful for
Um,
that. Another
if
thing on the
you,
thankful list.
yeah, if you base everything on what's in your heart and God being in your heart, then everything else will follow. Good morning, Joy. I was talking about you in the back room this morning. I was updating other ladies um, that I checked on you about your niece because her niece and her niece's husband
Yes.
had the big C,
Yes.
CV, and
Yes. They're in my prayers.
yes, and uh, her niece's husband didn't make it. So, yes.
Yeah.
But Joy, I'm glad that you got to have a meetup with your sisters.
Good. Good.
Obviously, look, I need to meet up at the same time with both my sisters. I'd be so happy. I would be so happy.
That'd be cool.
You guys are, see, I forget. So they're still they're still trying to figure out about his, the burial. A lot,
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's true. Because of the circumstances.
yes. And
Oh boy.
you don't realize how many people are having it just drug out because of
Yeah.
the circumstances. Because that
Mm-hmm.
brings the pain all the way back again.
Oh yeah. And you can't. There's that closure. You can't have that full closure, at least with that part of it.
Oh my
Uh,
goodness. Her sisters are 78, 80, 68, and 64.
hmm, be careful. Yeah, I was gonna say that'd probably be a good idea.
They won't release it. They will not release it. So Joy,
Yeah.
your family, and Sonia, I will sure enough put you and your daughter on the prayer list. Good morning, Griffin. Welcome. Welcome. And
Good morning.
Michelle, welcome.
Welcome. Good morning.
I almost said good morning to Monique again. Look, I'm just I'm just trying to make it this morning.
Oh, good morning, Monique. I'm sorry, hon. Good morning,
You-
everybody in the chat. I can't see the chat, so I don't know who
yeah,
all's
and
here.
Griffin,
I know
Griffin,
Sonia, Monique, Joy, Robbie. Good morning, Griffin.
you guys, when I get quiet, I write down.
Yeah, I don't have my notebook with me, and I gotta tell you, when I
Yeah, I write
first
it down.
when I was first using a notebook for this for the prayer requests and things I was doing every day, I was using a white papered steno pad, um, and I got used to that 2 column thing,
Yeah.
and that was kind of handy. And then when I ran out of that, I went to the one you gave me. And at first, I thought, oh, how am I going to do this?
Oh, did I send you one like this?
It's only 1 column.
Oh, I sent. Oh, the other. Yeah, I meant
It's
to send you
whatever
guys these
the
times.
yeah the one you sent me. That's that yeah uh that nice little spiral. Yeah, and with the thick pages, I love it. I looked at it. I thought, how am I going to do this? So I just make columns, my own little columns, and I make boxes around everything. You want to tell everybody hi? No.
So, yeah, I put her
You
name
could just say you could
Joanne.
just say
So,
hi.
oh, and I finally, you guys, like, oh, good
That was my
morning.
daughter.
I finally figured out what was at the top of this. That was 30 and 12.50, and that was having my dog seen
She
in
said good
shops
morning.
and stuff. Good morning, Diana, Brianna, Sunshine. Have you run your 5 miles yet?
Oh,
Diana's on. I keep forgetting you can't see.
oh, that reminds me. I got to call the vet today.
Oh,
No, what she said, not
yeah.
what you said.
Uh, Joyce said it's been quiet, and then her sister said, "Let's get together." They played cards and ate. The 3 older ones went shopping. Um, yeah, I mean, I would just like for me and my sisters sit down on the front porch in Panama City and just enjoy each other's company. Thank you, Diana. Look, I got up so tired. I did. I'll say it again. We're having an addition put on the back, which will be a shower room with the half bath in the shower room, and the the shower that will be big enough that it's not going to have like a door on it. It'll be walk in completely. Walk in to where MawMaw can have her chair in there. So that's what's going on. But in order for them to do that, we had to clean out the washroom. So I've been washing, washing, washing. Thank you,
Hmm.
Griffin.
And
I
she
like
can
these glasses.
wheel in with her. You can get in with her walker.
Yes. And, they do make, if it gets to that point, they make, I think they make wheelchairs for showers, so whatever we have to do, we, at least now, MawMaw can get her wheelchair. It'll be bigger, doors and stuff. So she'll be able to get around in it. Oh, yeah, Joy. They used to love going to the beach. Joy, you have a lot of sisters. I have two sisters, and I
She can get
had,
her walker through there and everything.
yeah. Good morning, Anamora. Happy Thursday. Um, Today's Thankful Thursday. Very thankful for today. But Joy, I only have my two sisters now.
Good morning, Anamora.
There used to be six of us kids, three boys, three girls. So I am thankful that I still have my two
Traci was
sisters.
going to be Traci was going to be listening, wasn't she?
If she can. Yeah. So you guys remember, keep Tracy in your prayers. She's having a very, very bad headache this morning. And well, it's been an ongoing issue. So I told her, me and Liz was basically talking at the same time, telling her, do this, do that.
What's that?
Huh? Do what, Liz?
Well, in the event that she is listening right now, I'm going to do this. I'm sorry, honey.
No, go. Pray for her.
Yeah. I was talking at the same time with you then, too. I'm sorry. I was going to, I don't do this for everybody. It's just because I can't do it like her. But good morning, Traci. Good morning to you. Good morning, Traci. We all love you.
Now if
I
you'll
hope
say
you're
prayer.
listening.
Now if you'll say prayer for her.
I hope you're feeling better, mostly.
Yes. Say a prayer for her, LizzAnn. We're going to stop and say a prayer for her. Say a prayer for her. Liz. LizzAnn. Can you hear me?
I'm sorry?
Oh, I said say a prayer for Traci.
Okay. Okay. Getting there. Okay. Give me a sec. Yes. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to, but you're not letting me get there. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, we humbly come before your throne and we pray that you would give comfort to Traci from her migraine and whatever else is ailing her today. We also pray that you hold her close and in the loss of her aunt and everything else that's going in her world, Lord. Hold her close, remind her how much you love her. And Lord, we have people who are watching today. They're either in our chat or they're just listening, or maybe they've come later. We pray that you attend to their needs. Everybody has something going on in their world, dear Lord. You know what they are. You know who they are, and you know what the problems are, what the issues are. And Lord God, we pray that you hold them close as well and carry them through these challenges. And we pray that you be with the Crawley family and with Casey and with Tiffany and with everyone who's out there who's having challenges, Lord. Hold them close. Remind them how much you love them and remind them what all you've done for them. And we ask all this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Oh, Joy, you come from a huge family. Very huge family. Darlene B, um, I remember when that happened. Uh, Darlene had a big loss, like right there together.
Oh, I'm sorry, hon.
Yeah, that was back about the time I first met Darlene. And
Last year, then.
no, I've it's going on 2 years. It's hard to
Seriously.
believe that. Yeah. I've been on a year and Casey
Yeah, I know.
started before me.
Yeah.
So about
Okay.
September will be two
Yeah.
years for him.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yep. I mean, it is because Lynn and Darlene B and Josie, San Juana. I'm trying to think of all because I don't want to leave anybody out, but Anamora, uh, a bunch of them I've known now for about 2 years.
Awesome.
That was when it was um, uh, 2018.
Time flies when you're having fun.
It was 24 days
Mm.
between that to lose two sisters.
Oh
So,
my goodness. Oh, that's horrible.
and it was, and
Mm.
but that's when I met Darlene B.
Wow.
And I mean, it feels like I've known everybody forever. It just feels that way.
Hmm. And then the more you visit with one another and learn about each other, that deepens that relationship in such a way that it you feel like you've known them for a lifetime. You know.
Oh my goodness, Joy. Her son, Easter 2016. Her sister, Easter 2017.
Oh no.
Well, Joy, my May is a very hard time. It used to, my son would start at the 1st of May. His birthday is May 27th, and he would start the first day of May telling us what he wanted, and he'd always be so excited. They would
Hmm.
have a big pool party, him and my daughter, because his is the 27th. Well, my husband's 21st of May, my son's 27th, my daughter's is the 31st.
Wow.
So
Bam,
it
bam,
would
bam.
it would be a big cookout, pool party, and all of their friends would kind of come later while me and Kevin were in the house and let all the people they worked with have the pool to themselves.
Hmm.
And then about the past 5 years, on his around the same time, there's been somebody close to him or close to our family. It's just it's hit like that.
Mm.
And I didn't realize, but it was three people that did it themselves. And I have to, pick and choose how you say things. But
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah. That's rough.
so see, yeah, Darlene looks at it like she's um I'll wait until it comes up here so everybody and that people on Facebook can see it as well. So yes, sometimes.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Yes,
So
I understand how you feel.
Darlene, you're like me. We have to sometimes we'll be upset about something, and then we have to think, well,
Put it in perspective.
yeah,
Yes. My.
and and with Tracy, she's having like a time like Casey. It's like things just keep hitting.
Hmm.
It's like
Exactly.
and Casey was so excited this year. He was like, Mom, I made it through my birthday without anything happening. And that's what I was thinking the whole day. I thank you, Jesus. He had his birthday, and it was uneventful. Nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next day, he come in and told me about our Whitney, and
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, no, and I went back on his page on Facebook, and sure enough, she had told him happy birthday. So, you know, here one
Yeah.
day and gone. I mean, she was at her work. She was worked in like Department of Human Resources. I think it
Mm-hmm.
was the I don't know if it was what part it was. I think she was a social worker.
Uh-huh.
Wonderful. I couldn't think of anybody else to be a social worker because of her
She had the
kindness.
personality for it,
Oh yes. So she was
and the
actually at
heart for
work.
it.
She was at work. Oh, Bruce, I know you never hardly get on that. Um, so she was at work doing what she loved doing, and just one minute she's there, the next minute she's in glory. So,
Yeah. Mm. Well, that's the thing. We do not know how much time we have.
mm-mm.
With so many people, all of us get caught up with, the end times, the end of the world, and that sort of thing. But you don't know when the end of your world is,
Yeah,
or
that's why I
someone
tell people.
near you, or
Yeah,
someone near you, close to you, and close to your heart. You just don't know. We take our we receive, not take. We receive our opportunities and our blessings each day, and pray for the best and enjoy our each other's company while we can.
I have a yesterday's thing on my little calendar thingy.
Yay, yay.
Yesterday's was praising God. So as sun went into praises, make a joyful
Mm-hmm.
noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Psalms 100, 1 and 2.
Awesome.
And I
What's
love
today?
that. Huh?
What's
That was
today's?
all right. I'm turning it. But I say
What's
that a
today's,
lot.
darling? What's today's, darling? What's today's, darling?
Don't make me kick you. 2 days. Know ye that the Lord, he is God. It is he that hath made us, and not we ourselves. We are his people, and the sheep of his pasture. Psalms 103.
Awesome. 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 I'll be
And
right
I'm
back.
gonna I'm gonna go ahead and turn it so tomorrow it'll already be turned, and I won't forget to read it. Oh, you guys, I am so physically tired. It's like, oh, but I did sit out there in my chair on the front porch yesterday, and I rested. And that's why I made the silly video. I was sitting there with my phone, and I was going through, and I was like, do I want to look like a cartoon today? I didn't even realize it had all these little things. And I'm like, ooh, think I'll just lay on the boardwalk. So um I do, and I put that in the many faces of Norgus because we're all complex. We're not a cookie cutter, you know. We're not cookie cutter figures. We're changing, there's so many parts to us. And there is that silly part to me. One moment, you guys. I'm telling Casey to call my phone. I have no idea where it's at. And if my husband calls it and I don't answer it, he gets upset. So yes, we're like rough diamonds. We're always being reshaped. We're that clay. But we have so many different parts to us, and um, there's more than just what you see here. And so that's why I started opening up a little bit more and sharing more. Oh, I hear it. Okay, guys, let me go get it. All right, my shirt says women will save the world. That's what it says. I must have got all these after Mother's Day. All of them were on sale. All of these were on sale. So all these shirts about women.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that probably was the case. Yeah.
Monique, that's a good way of saying it, that things can start to bloom as they get into the light. And that's so true. But there's some things that grow best in the dark. So mushrooms do better if they're grown in the dark. And I love mushrooms. So sometimes when we think we're in the dark and all the world around us is dark, God, when we're in the dark and we feel like there's no light in store, we can't find, ourselves. He's still there with us and he's making us to be better. Yes, yes, yes. Denise is hollering at me. I'll tell her. Sonia, we have a saying in this house that you are growing like a mushroom, but I haven't been feeding you crap and keeping you in the dark. Yeah, mushrooms. I love them. But I look right now, I'm not growing nothing. Not nothing, but hopefully tomorrow, not tomorrow, but if I'm still here next year, me and Casey can find our little place that we want to do a garden. And because I love flowers and stuff like that. But yeah, we I was in a dark place. I was in a very dark place a few years ago and didn't see any light at the end of the tunnel for a long time. But I did pray. I would pray and cry and pray and went through so many emotions and stuff. There is
Is
our
that Rebecca?
friend. There you go.
Hi there.
Hey, Bruce.
Hi.
Oh,
Hey, Bruce.
you got a comfortable chair like mine, I think. Is yours
Wow.
is yours one of the like it's got the two places for your back and your neck, Bruce?
Hold on.
Hey, Bruce.
Oh, I got everything turned on. Let's try that.
Denise screamed at me, LizzAnn, and said,
Say what?
Denise screamed at me and said, Darlene, let Liz know I sent her a message. But if she's on her phone, she can't check
Oh,
the message.
okay. Yeah, I can't do that right now. Hang on a minute.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
Hey, by the way, turn
I
every
have
sound
to,
off.
I
Do
have
what?
to go back
Oh, you
home.
got to go. You
Yeah,
okay?
and I'm gonna my battery is at 70%. Get on the charger. I don't know if it'll last uh, the trip home.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens.
All right. I love
Um,
you.
I love you too. But when I get home, I'll get on the computer. I'll be
Okay.
back.
Okay. I'll
All
be
right.
back. You should say
I
like
will be back.
Arnold. Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Well, Bruce,
Yes,
everybody
I'll be
says
back.
hello.
Yeah.
Sorry to leave you hanging.
No, you're fine. Bruce is on here. I'll be fine.
Yeah, I
Bruce,
miss you.
I'm not leaving just because you got here. I'm leaving because I have to.
I know it's me.
Darn, he figured it out. Welcome aboard, by the way.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll see y'all in a little bit.
All right. Oh goodness, Bruce. Everybody's finally glad to see the man behind the hands because all you've shown is your hands painting.
Yeah, nobody ever sees my face.
Oh, see, Mama's gonna be jealous because she's gonna say, Darlene got to see him first. So, oh, everybody's glad. Everybody's
Am I
glad. Go ahead.
what you expected?
Oh, yes, yes. Because see, I saw you on Facebook,
That's true.
so I got to see you. Yes, see, Denise said, "You're handsome, sweetie. Very handsome, he is." We talked
Uh,
about that yesterday. We could say somebody's handsome because we all got those handsome husbands.
well, thank you.
Well, how are you doing today, Bruce?
I'm getting better.
So, who are you going on with today?
Carolina Hillbilly.
Okay, I've got theirs too. What time? You told me.
Um,
Yay! And let me back in.
oh, hi
Uh,
there.
all right, Carolina Hillbilly. What time?
5:30. We're all going to be up on the panel. There'll be 6 of us. We're having a discussion about um, those of us who don't eat keto and those of them that do.
Oh, I don't.
And I'm kind of a junk food person.
Yeah.
But I also did a piece of art for Carolina Hillbilly, and he's kind of excited to show people. I'm sending it down to him, but he had a video of a cloud that he had done in his front porch, and
Yeah.
I painted the cloud.
Was it the red? Wait, front porch sitting or the red? The one with the purplish red? I'm looking at his page.
A sneak peek.
Oh,
Wow.
oh,
Beautiful.
exactly, exactly. Well, let me.
Gorgeous.
I took it down so I don't share it too long, but
Bruce, you're
I'll pause
amazing,
it.
sweetie.
Yes, that's exactly. There it is. Exactly like you painted it.
pretty close.
Oh, wow.
Oh man.
Run it just a little bit farther, and you'll see the section that I did.
But he hadn't already put it up. To me, it looks like a bird. It looks like, okay, there it goes. That looks, or a dragon. It looks like a bird or a dragon to me.
See, I call it a phoenix because
Yes.
look at it. It
Yes.
looks like a phoenix.
Yeah, with the fire coming out.
Yeah,
It is
that's the one
beautiful.
I painted right there.
Yeah.
It is
One.
Yeah,
beautiful.
that's it.
See, see, he doesn't have it already up. So I can't, wait, what time zone are you in, Bruce?
I'm on the East Coast.
So you're
It's
3.
9:45 for me right now.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
the
he's on the
same.
same time.
Okay, and you said at 5 o'clock?
Tonight, yep.
Yes.
5:30.
Okay.
It's
Uh-huh.
Carolina Hillbilly 1961.
Yeah.
He's a
Okay.
grow streamer, but it's not all we do. Um, It's
Oh.
funny. It's funny. It's having a great time. It's talking about, talking about Tony Damien's refrigerator that talks to her and things like that.
Yeah, I've watched him because I've been subscribed to him for a long time. And good morning, Judy and Beth. You guys done slipped right in here on me.
Good morning, Judy and
Oh,
Beth.
my
Good
chat
to
just
see you.
popped up. Cool.
Judy says that you are a great painter. See, Judy sees a lot of your stuff.
Thank you. Now I get to see everybody.
Now, did you pop your chat out?
Well, I have one screen over to my right that's off my telephone that's actually running YouTube screen.
Okay.
And
So,
I have it up on my computer also.
yeah. So see it, and it's pretty cool. It's and see with me, you think me, I have to pop out the chat because I have Facebook up. So, and sometimes at the end, when we end everything, there might be 30 people that was on Facebook that watch from Facebook that you never know who's out there
Amen.
listening. And that's why sometimes I try to be very, you have to pick and choose your words. Which I wouldn't want to be offensive anyway. I mean, that's just not my nature. I want everything to be easy listening,
Yeah. Easy to talk to.
I'm pretty relaxed channel, that's for sure.
And
I don't know. Poor old Tony. Sometimes he comes in when somebody's done got me with something that's embarrassing me, and my face will be as red as my shirt. And Tony, he'll come in and he'll say, "What have I come into?"
yeah.
No, Tony, run, Tony, run.
Tony?
Yeah, I
Yes.
call him Tony.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Anthony.
grayscale. I'll say,
Yeah,
run, Tony.
because the Tony I was talking about was Tony Damien.
No, I'm grayscale.
Okay.
And then there's goes on the one that goes on Sandy's channel, Tony, which is THONY. I didn't
Tony.
realize.
Tony.
Yeah, I
Tony.
didn't write. I didn't know he was an artist
His sculpture, all kinds of stuff.
Yes, he is. He's all
and
kind of
paints. Yeah, and
everything.
paints. And I'm like, how did I miss that?
Because he's always, when he's on Sandy's channel, he's talking about jewelry all the time.
Yeah, because
And
he makes.
silversmithing and
Yeah, he
yes.
makes jewelry too.
That's
Uh,
because of the channel he's in.
they're wanting to know, is your chair like mine, just in the orange, Tony? I mean, Bruce.
Different company.
Okay.
Mine is actually I don't remember what company it is. Hold on, let me look. It doesn't really matter. Do you have swiveling arms on it?
No, no. I wish my arms did. I wish they did raise. Diana, do you want to jump on? If you do, I will send it out.
Hello, Diana Brand.
I do wish the arms would come up or down, but hey, I'm fine.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
these come up and put your arm in there. And you can swivel with your mouse.
Oh wow!
I don't ever use them because I paint. So
yours is a bona fide gaming chair. They call this one a gaming chair, but
I have like yours upstairs.
yeah. Hello, Psycho Ducky. I love that name, Psycho Ducky.
Yes,
Psycho
Psycho Ducky. Yep.
Psycho Ducky's
That's the
another
name of it.
person I know on a gaming channel, friend of ours.
So I just there's so many people I've met. Oh,
We have them from all worlds.
good morning, Denise. Anything is possible. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to miss you. Oh, go ahead. Good. You gotta talk over me, Bruce. You're gonna learn that. You gotta talk over me.
I just realized I had forgotten to say hello to Denise.
And,
It's
and you're
okay,
so
Bruce. How
quiet.
you doing, sweetheart?
and you're so quiet, and you're up here with this wild, crazy.
Would you like me to switch microphones if I'm too quiet?
No, you're just
No,
are.
it's not that.
Good morning, Swamp Picker. Good
It's just
morning.
we are loud and bold.
Yes, anything is possible. Denise says you're a quiet man.
I have a big one.
I need some.
It's just us Southern women. We don't know how to be quiet. Anything. It's even hard to whisper anything with us.
Diana said that she just connected with you on your channel. Yes,
I see that.
he has a great channel.
Oh, definitely.
Um, I was talking about
The Lynn.
all of you guys. I said go to these channels. I said I'm so glad because you guys are relaxing, Bruce. That's what I always liked about watching when I went through a bad time, and found out that they had Bob Ross on Netflix. I would just lay there, and I don't know, it just calmed my soul, just laying there and just listening and watching them paint. I
It's good to
didn't,
see you, Glenn.
and
Swamp picker.
that is what I love about the painting community. When you're just so, it's relaxing to me. It's very relaxing.
I have a lot of people that tell me that I put them to sleep.
But that's a good
Hey,
thing.
Denise, I love you.
And me, I, you
I
know,
always love you.
I'm loud, and then I say stuff, and then Save Robbie will make a comment, and I say, Save Robbie, cut everything off, quit listening, because then I'm gonna say something, and he's gonna chime in, and he works the third shift. I tell him, cut your TV off and quit looking at me on the widescreen. That freaks me out, thinking somebody's got a 64-inch TV and they're looking at me. That freaks me out.
I do that with Anthony when he paints.
There's a lot of people who do that.
I put him up on. We have a big TV, and I put him up on the TV and surround sound.
Oh my
He hates it.
God.
Whoa. We big enough without no TV and surround sound.
Thank you, Monica.
Judy,
Monique.
We'll be blow eardrums out, dude.
Judy, I don't have to hear about your peanut butter cookies. We always end up with food talk.
Yep.
Do you know who you look like, Bruce? One of my favorite authors. Now let me think. Dean Koontz. Love me some Dean Koontz books, but you remind me of Dean Koontz.
My redneck doorbell was going off.
Everybody is cooking peanut butter cookies. Is everybody cleaning out their pandemic closet and using stuff that they bought too much of? And you know, Judy, you can pack those right on up and send them my way. Not Mama's way, but my way. I might give her one.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Where is she
Sonia,
today?
Peanut butter cookies.
Sonia, don't watch me on the 64-inch. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I was
Mama
looking to see
still
if I had the
taking a
easy
nap.
mix.
Mom, yes,
Peanut
because
butter
Mama
cookies.
stays up late. So yeah, she sleeps in.
I've seen her on some channels very late.
Yeah. She worked third shift and she did it for
Oh,
so many.
sorry.
I know, Mama's something else. And that's why I had to tell NASCAR man 3345. I said, no, what goes on at night? Kevin don't want to hear what his
Nobody
mama
talks
does
about
after
it.
dark on those other channels. Just leave it be, leave it be. So one day I just had to keep telling him. I was holding my phone, Bruce, and he got talking about, did you? And we FaceTime, and he said, you know what Mama did last night? And then when he starts talking, I'm like, no. And my eyes got big, and I'm like, no, no. And Kevin was
Oh,
sitting watching the computer, and I said, no. I said, what happens at night stays at night, Judy. Judy knows, and it ain't nothing bad, but some of her
That's right,
stories.
Judy. Don't be telling stuff.
Yeah, her daddy, her son don't need to hear everything she says.
Come on.
No.
It ain't bad. She's just got a sense of humor.
Sorry, I'm messing with. Hopefully, it's not popping through your thing, messing with my headphones.
No, it's
I'm
fine.
trying to. I'm trying to get them to be more
Right
comfortable
over there.
because I wear hearing aids because I'm 85%
No,
deaf.
that her clothes are.
Um, I'm trying to get them to
I'll
fit
get them.
quite right.
They'll be all right.
Yeah, I
Watch out! It's okay. I'll get it.
What just happened?
but I did not know that. So you are pretty much deaf in one ear.
No, both.
Oh wow.
You know,
Okay.
you know, most of the time I read your lips when I'm on.
Are you serious? Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah.
Well, I,
I do that. I do that with most people. If I can't see them, it's I'm either plugged into a headset turned up pretty good, probably make most people scream with how loud it is, or uh, or I can't watch them.
well, I guess then, because I'm very expressive. So I guess you can read mine because I'm very expressive. I'm all over the place. So
I do know how you're feeling when you talk. Yes, but most people don't know that because I haven't been this way my whole life. I still know the muscle memory of how to talk without having an issue. So
well, all right, Swamp Picker. I'm so glad to see you today. Um, Denise, I probably have read Ghost Story by Coons. I think I should be up to date on most of his stuff. Well,
Alvin
uh,
almost fell again.
but Bruce, what a lot of people don't realize about um, NASCAR man, which is Derek. Most people don't know that he's basically blind in one eye and only has so much in the other. Oh, there's my husband. Good morning, baby. Uh, Kevin,
Hey,
this
Kevin.
this
Love you,
young man,
sweetie.
this young man that is on the panel is the one that sent you that painting for you, and it basically came on your birthday. So this is Vermont Painting Photos, which is Bruce. So,
hello, Kevin.
but yeah, NASCAR man is he doesn't have much vision. You know, sort of like Simply Diana.
Where's
Um,
Dwayne?
I don't see Dwayne, but you know, you just don't know that you don't realize it because
I
that. Go ahead.
I haven't seen natural sunlight in 20 years.
Whoa.
I actually have to wear a tinted glass when I go outside when the sun's out.
Oh no.
I haven't seen a real sunset or anything like that in 20 years.
So what's wrong? What's wrong with your vision?
My eyes won't compensate for the UV light. All the lights in my house are filtered. All my windows are filtered.
Oh no.
I'm
So
basically like a vampire.
so were you born that way, or was it something? It just
Nope, it was a welding accident.
it was a welding accident.
Yep.
See, my husband's a welder. He welds. He's not. That's not all he does. So he's not doing it all
Uh,
day, every day.
um, I welded a pipe
I
that
love you.
they didn't realize had been recycled from a plant, and the chemicals in it that were still in the pipe on the inside, they thought it was clean. It wasn't. Kind of destroyed some of the nerves. My tear ducts, I have to have drops all the time. But I learned to live with it.
Well, Kevin just said that. Yeah, that his eyes are very, very sensitive to sunlight too now.
Yeah, Kevin, you know when you forget to put your shield down and you hold a little bit too much and you get that gravelly feeling? That's what it's like if sunlight hits my eyes. Like you have sand in your eyes.
Yeah, he gets that. In fact, he paid an extra, to get glasses, prescription glasses that were, um, sunglasses, but
Yeah,
prescription. Um,
yeah, mine are
I,
kind of amber rose colored, kind of in the mix between the two.
yeah,
They wrap.
he has a friend that his eyesight is messed up because he was a welder, and that was what he did by trade. So messed his eyesight up as well.
I was a master technician for Toyota Industrial and a certified welder for 35 years. So I spent a lot of hours welding and fixing robots and stuff.
Yeah. Did you ever hear of the potato? Kevin says he's went to bed before with potatoes on his eyes.
Yeah, actually, my mom was a microbiologist and a nurse, and she used to have me make mashed potatoes and put them in a sock and then put them over my eyes because it would seep through the sock, kind of filtering. Clean socks, by the way, not dirty ones. And of course, it would seep in through, and it really helps. And the sock kind of forms a little better than the potato itself would.
What is it in potatoes that has that healing effect?
Starch.
Oh,
The starch.
well, Kevin, next time it happens, we know now. I can do some mashed potatoes
Not
and
with
put
butter
it
and milk.
just plain, and I will
Just by
put it
itself.
in a sock and do it that way. I'm glad you said that.
I learned the hard way not to do it with the ones that were made for dinner with the salt and pepper in them and
Oh,
milk and butter. That makes things worse.
yeah, I think it would.
Excuse me for one second.
So, it's amazing that here we go, Liz.
Hey,
Hey,
how
Liz.
Uh,
y'all doing?
it's amazing,
Hey,
Bruce, that
Liz.
it's
Hey,
amazing
hey,
that
hey, Bruce. Hey, Denise. Hey, Darlene.
you never know. And see, if my son was in here and he knew you couldn't hear and that you couldn't, your vision is messed up, he would tell me again, see, Mom, you don't have no excuse not to be painting. If Diana can do it blind and somebody else can do it with one hand, he tells me that. He says, then
And
you should be painting things.
And Ian Jackson's basically blind in one eye.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Huh. Well, Denise, what happened to you? You popped out the second I got here.
He did.
I have that effect on people.
Oh, we play Ring Around the Rosies or Pop Goes the Weasel on here.
That's true. That's true.
Thank you, Monique.
But it's amazing. Now,
Oh,
I
she
have,
kicked out because of her internet. Okay.
sometimes my driving is kind of weird because I guess I'm noticing it more now that I do have the in my left eye. I really can't see. This last time I went to the eye doctor, she didn't make my glasses thicker on my left side. She left them as they are because she said there's no sense in making it thick because she knows I can't see out of that eye anyway real good.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Makes
but
sense.
but yeah, I have. Oh, Sonia said she don't think the salt and pepper would go well on the eyeball either.
No.
Pepper might be a little.
Saline and pepper spray?
Yeah. Might be a little stingy. A little stingy.
Oh my
It
God.
cleans your sinuses, though, very well.
Yeah, I guess it would.
Look, Keithan loves hot stuff, and he'll get tongue torture from Zaxby's
Wait, Keevan's in the chat.
Yeah, he's been in the chat. He was talking about his welding affecting his eyes.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Keevan. Good morning to you. Good morning, Keevan. Darlene loves you, and we all do too, but not the same as Darlene. Okay, that's the only two people I do it for. Because I'm not Traci, and I just can't do it like her.
I know, but nobody can say the goodbye like you either.
Oh,
So
thank you.
So now, okay, so this is going to be the first time you're going to be live on a panel today.
First time anyone has ever seen my face pretty much live on YouTube, yes.
Wow. Well, welcome aboard.
Right now.
Yay.
Are you going to be doing a live tonight, or is that what I understood? With someone?
Yes, I'm going to be on a panel tonight with 5 other people.
Awesome. Is it an art theme or something else?
No, just general chat. It's Be Amazing Sylvia and Dagon Hills and Carolina Hillbilly, myself.
Whose channel is it on?
Carolina Hillbilly, 1961.
You might already have him.
Carolina Hillbilly.
When you check it out, you probably already have them.
Hillbilly. Yeah, I will. 1961?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Judy said that she...
Sorry.
1961.
No, what time?
Oh.
He starts at 5.
5 Eastern?
We should be up by 5:30 probably because Sylvia's going to be a little bit late. So
that would be Eastern time?
Yes.
Okay.
Judy,
all
yes,
right.
I am. I have dealt with a lot of pain. I have 26 screws and 8 plates in my body. My neck is fused. There's titanium C5, 6, and 7.
Oh, my goodness.
Both my shoulders have titanium screws and plates in them. And both my biceps have been reattached with plates and screws from an accident. So, yeah.
Wow.
Pain's an everyday thing. We don't even notice it after a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just fact of life and you move on, huh?
It's just what it is, yeah.
So, see, Bruce,
wow.
Right in, because, they didn't put a rod, but I do have the titanium screws and the plate, but they had to do C2 through C5. So I had all the middle ones taken out. And I call it zombie bones. That's why I told my grandson when it happened. It's
bone grafts.
So, it could have, they told me what it could have happened. I could not have moved my neck any, but I was in such pain. I didn't care. I said, I'm hurting so bad. I said, I don't care. I was kind of scared. I'd never had a surgery like that. And I'm very funny about my neck.
Yeah.
And so I never liked a chiropractor working on my neck when I was younger. But I was amazed when I woke up and I was sitting there watching TV in the corner, and it amazed me because I was like, oh my gosh, I can move my neck.
Yeah.
So yes. So that means you're part of our bionic crew.
Yep.
Does the t-shirts being a little tight on your neck bother you?
Yeah.
Pushing on your neck a little bit.
And also, if my allergies all flare up, and it all works together, your nose and your ears. Well, my throat sometimes will. I can feel that plate if all my sinuses and stuff are all out of whack.
Mm-hmm.
Or if my throat gets real dry, it feels like I'm choking. It's like I feel like it's pushing that plate against my throat. Monique wants to know, what the heck did you do? What kind of injury?
I was repairing a forklift at a granite shed, and a 365-pound tire, solid pneumatic tire, fell over on me and shoved me up underneath the forklift. Broke my neck and shattered my body.
Oh
Broke
my word!
90% of my teeth out, so I actually have no teeth. I have plates, but
Wow!
yeah, it
Wow!
broke my jaw, my eye socket.
Ooh!
See, that's why I tell people, just by looking at somebody, just by looking at somebody on YouTube, you don't know the whole story.
That's right.
You don't know what their pain is. You don't know, because
You have no idea what
I
it's
come
like to
on.
walk in their shoes.
Yeah, sometimes I come on in the mornings. We try to get together about an hour before. We're doing our makeup, doing all that, but it helps me get woke up. So by the time we do go on, usually I'm like a live wire. They done lit the fuse, and yeah, they've done lit my
Burn
fuse.
fast, doing good.
Goswina, Zen. Good morning, Goswina.
Good morning, Goswina.
Hello, Gasmina.
Sonia.
She's a good friend.
Yep, I love her channel too. Sonia, I last time I went to a chiropractor, and this is what I told my orthopedic doctor. He said you could go to a chiropractor or go get massages to help with my pain. The one I went to, when he looked at my X-rays, he said no. He said I really can't adjust you.
Yeah.
He said you look like you. He said your X-ray looks like you were in a severe wreck. Were you in a wreck? I said no. I said it wasn't a wreck. And then I kind of just start telling him what, probably what happened to me during my lifetime. But I quit going because he didn't want to mess something up,
Right. Make it worse.
But I would love a massage.
No.
I would love that.
Yeah.
No. I'm a germaphobe. No, I'm good.
But
yeah.
So painting is what helps you relax and.
Yes, I have PTSD. I don't talk about it much as far as that goes.
Yeah.
It was pretty traumatic, but yeah, painting is what took me from a place that life was going to be very short for me.
Wow.
Because I was going to make sure that happened. To now, I'm okay with waking up every day because I have a focus of what I need to do for the day, and I have my granddaughter and my family to deal with. So
awesome.
But
and as you know, you're still with us. And as you know, Norgus, I'm not an overly religious person because of what's happened in my life previously.
Yeah.
Being brought up Roman Catholic and everything that happened in that situation. But I still definitely believe in a higher power. Who couldn't?
Well,
it's impossible not to.
It makes me happy that that you come on, because it's not, it just happened that I ended up we ended up Christian Womanhood after it just went. It started as a trickle. Bless you, girl. In here burping so loud. All right, go back to your sock.
Poor Bailey.
But it kind of just graduated to where I could call us that, but it's not just a woman thing, and that's what I told somebody. I said, no, it's not. Somebody said, oh no, did I come into a women's only channel?
No.
And I said, no. I said, that's just kind of what we call it.
I felt that way with Sandy the first time I went to visit her. Like I was kind of an outsider, not wanting to be there, but she's welcomed me into her family, and it's a wonderful place to be.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
She's a really great person too.
Funny. She gives me a hard time.
Who's funny?
Sandy is.
Sandy's a,
You're a riot, but that's beside the
Sandy's
point.
a hoot.
Yeah.
And that's why I call her my sister channel. And I know, like she says, this is my channel and talk how I want to. Norgus, I'm not on your channel. I can say this, but
Sometimes I still do this on her channel.
but really even Sandy's more laid back now. It's like a whole different group that's in her channel now than what used to be. There used to be people that liked drama, or they only went there, or for whatever reason. But it's a real relaxing. I love Sandy's channel, and I wouldn't call her my sister channel, or if she wasn't who she is.
Right.
And look, Bruce, I done
Yeah.
told her before her all the stuff she had to do medically. I said, look, woman, I done talked to the man upstairs. I got to have my Sandy. I've got to have my Sandy.
Yep.
And
She's such a, yeah.
She's gonna kill me for saying this, but look, you come back, Sandy, and watch this, you already know. I pick at her and call her my WIW. And she says, what does that mean? I said, wife in waiting. If anything happens to Kevin. And her face had turned red. But she got me. I kept picking at her, Bruce, and that one day she got me. And I said,
Yes.
okay, you got me today. And my face was as red as my shirt. I said, you got me for all the times that
I still haven't watched that video from that when y'all talked about your new bed and all of its wonderful functions. I missed out on
did
that
not
one.
realize when Casey, Goswina, thank you.
That's so sweet.
Sonia says that that you're a walking miracle.
Yes.
And she's thanking that you come here and gave your story.
Well, thank you for having me on. It's definitely is something out of the normal for me.
And Goswina,
sometimes we have to step out of our comfort zone, Bruce.
I really like my comfort zone. Thank you.
Yeah, I do too. I understand because whenever she invited me up, I was like, okay, first time. All right.
Denise, Sandy doesn't have a set time in the afternoons that she goes on. It's according to how she feels.
Right.
So you pretty much.
For a while there, she was going on about an hour after we got off.
Yeah. So usually about what, 12 or 1 Eastern?
12 or 1. Yeah.
And you just have to check because you don't always get notifications.
But she didn't do one yesterday, I don't think, because I kind of looked at my feed and I didn't see anything. I just saw the one from the day before.
And Goswina, these ladies are as much what you call real friends than the ones that could come by and visit. I don't really have anybody that's able to come by and visit. I don't go and
even
visit.
before all this mess.
Yeah. Okay. I love you, Judy.
God's blessings, Judy.
Go play Yahtzee with your sister.
God bless your day, hon.
And Bruce, I don't know if you know, but Judy actually saved what I call MawMaw, Fran Xshydovex, MawMaw. She saved her life because we were in bed and she called me and she said, can somebody, this is Judy, Fran's friend, can somebody check on her? She's not responsive. And Kevin jumped up right away, and Frances had lost consciousness while she was on.
Her sugar had dropped.
Wow. And we had to wake her up. And when we took her to the ER, everything had dropped. Her blood pressure, she was in the hospital for a week. And then she had to have people come out to help take care of her until she built up her strength. So had it not been for Judy, we might not have MawMaw today. So that's what I think every time I see Judy's name come up. I just think that
Yeah,
if it had
thankful
not
for
been
her.
for her having our house number, and because we go to bed, MawMaw's up late, so when we go to bed, we hear
Right.
her talking on the computer, talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, these Goswina, these are my real friends. These are we keep in touch. And Bruce, I didn't mean to put you on the spot, but I'm so glad you come up because
Yeah.
now when you go on tonight, you'll know what to expect.
Yeah, to change my shirt because I noticed I look like a floating head.
No, you don't.
No, look.
I see the stars on your shirt and the planets. I see the stars and the planets on your shirt.
It's actually
Is that a Bob Ross?
That's nice. I love it.
It's a tie-dye.
I thought you had on a Bob Ross shirt like mine.
Oh, I thought it was a Grateful Dead shirt at first.
I have Grateful Dead also.
You said you have a Bob Ross. You said you have a Bob Ross shirt too.
I do. Tie-dyed Bob Ross shirt.
Awesome.
I have a Bob Ross bobblehead, Bob Ross coffee mug. Of course.
There you go. Did you already do your painting this morning, Bruce?
Actually, what I just looked up and noticed, I probably should get to do that. Thank you. Thank you very much, Monique.
Yes, Sonia.
I hope I say her name correctly.
Monique is correct.
Oops, I just realized I moved myself out of the picture.
You guys, I ate Cheetos again last night. Sonia said
Orange fingers.
Cheetos. I was sick again last night. No more Cheetos. I mean it. No, Oh, Denise.
That's sweet.
Denise said you are an awesome person, Bruce, and she's glad you found us, and we're blessed to have you, sweetie. She called you.
Yes, I agree 100%, Denise.
Thank you.
I absolutely love the art community.
Mm-hmm.
Quick question for you. My background? Kind of busy? Too busy?
It's perfectly fine.
It's my studio, so
yeah. I think it's just you. So what's the problem?
Those are my walls behind me.
That's okay. No, that's fine. That's what I would like to have on my walls.
all my walls in my studio look like that?
Yeah, that's what I would like to have on the walls of my studio. My husband would shoot me, but
my wife, it's even my floors are all like that, and then I clear coated everything, so it's all cleared.
Yeah,
it's not gonna rub off.
That's Bruce Originals behind you.
My wife was not happy.
Abstract Bruce Originals back there.
Because we had taken the time to make these all white, pretty walls.
Yeah. Well, sometimes sometimes putting it flat on the wall is the best place for you to paint. Like as in my genre of abstract art, I would love to be able to just set it up on the wall, and that way, if I want to step back and fling paint on it, I could. But the way things are set up, I can't do that. I got in trouble for getting paint on the microwave. I was working in the kitchen for a while in there on the kitchen table in there, and I was just going crazy with this piece of artwork, and I was flinging paint and doing everything. And it was like 2:00 in the morning. I went to bed, and my husband got up. This was before he retired. My husband got up and was getting ready for work, and he comes in there and he says, "You got paint on the microwave." I said, "What?" He says, "There's blue paint all over the microwave." I said, "I'm sorry, I'll do something about it when I get up." So yeah, I understand about your wife being upset. My husband got upset with me because I painted the microwave.
when I did my hair, I've got hair dye in there in the bathroom, and it looks like blood, because
Yeah.
my hair dye color. It's on the cabinet in the kitchen. It's on the door face. I'm like, how did I get it on the door facing?
It's
Even
wherever you
got it
touch.
on Bailey. Bailey still has a spot of hair dye.
Oh, that's true.
Goswina, that
That
happens.
does happen.
That happens
I'm
a lot.
sorry.
Um, when I was diagnosed with fibro, and I was looking at in Facebook, I went to a group and got to reading all these stories. I sit there and cried because I have people around me that love me and care about me, even
Mm-hmm.
days that most times that I can't cook and I can't do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But there's so many out there that don't have people that stick with them.
That's true.
People that lose their husbands or lose their wives. Women will walk out on men will walk out on women.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're here for you. I mean, we might not be able to be sitting next to you to put that hand on your shoulder, because we're rubbers. We're like, how are you doing today? That's kind of a touchy,
Yeah.
but we're here.
Yeah.
And a lot of us, we message one another. We
Mm-hmm.
message one another. We FaceTime with one another because
I only
sometimes you
harass
just
you with pictures.
do what?
I only harass you with pictures.
I'm not
That's
seeing
not
a harassment
that's
there.
not
I'm saying,
harassing me. But I did get tickled at a
oh, that's
comment.
cool. I love that.
I got tickled when I showed Kit up under my monitor. It was cute before she knocked out my internet. And Grayscale said, "Oh, she's under the dinosaur." And I'm like, he did catch that because I had his page up and was looking at his painting of the dinosaur.
Awesome.
And I'm like, I just sitting there looking at it
Yeah.
and taking it all in, how he turned it into dinosaurs. And that's for Kit was. And he said, "Oh, she was sleeping under the dinosaurs."
I saw
It's a
that note.
dangerous place to be under a dinosaur.
I noticed as soon as the picture came up, I was like, "Hey, that's Anthony's painting."
I'm telling I sit there and I bring it up, and I bring it up big enough for me to see it real good. And then it's like I look at every detail, and that's why, like, when you send your pictures, your paintings, I just I just go in and I just look at every little thing. And with Ian, oh, Sonia, I have one spot in my house Casey kept coloring on, but nobody else could see it, and I didn't even cover it up. I'm like, let them go at it.
Clear coat it.
Um,
There you go.
Denise says she don't have white walls. Look, I just did what I wanted to in here because this is my room. And yes, I need to organize because I'm trying to put my paints all different. I've got all different kinds of paints, all different kinds of pastels, all different kinds of pencils and pens. And I really want them to be to where I can get to them. And that's what I want to do this weekend. So Casey comes back, he'll be proud. But Bruce, this is my room, and I got to paint it the way I wanted to and do it the way I wanted to. And my cousin said, "Oh my gosh, are you just are you gonna paint over that?" Talking about this blue, this weird blue that I did. No,
Mm-hmm.
I said, "What's wrong with it? It's finished." But I see spackle. I see what's the white spackling. I like that. I just went in with the spackling and I just pulled it up on the wide plastic, and I just every so often just put globs of it
Mm-hmm.
like I was painting
Mm-hmm.
pictures.
You got textured walls.
And the
Do you know how much
texture.
money people pay for those?
Do what?
Exactly.
So see, and then the walls are so old that the whatever the paper they put on it is kind of crinkled. And as I was doing some of the paint, I'm like, oh wow. So above me, it looks like kind of a leathery looking behind it.
Oh yeah.
I loved it. And I'm like, no, I'm not, no, I don't want it perfect. This is not a perfect room. It's like my mind. See, Monique says she
Bruce,
wants.
we're learning how scary a place that can be.
I think if this wall was
Cat
perfect,
run amok.
if this room in here was perfect, Bruce, I think it would distract me. If it had the perfect colored walls like you see on a lot of people's art channels, crafting channels, everything's in order. I'm like, they ain't really doing it there. They'd be making a mess.
Those places scare me. The places that are spotless with every
Ooh.
paint. It's like there's no way you're putting any paint down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not in that room really painting. You're in that room to do this video, and then you have some cleaner come in and clean it because
It's staged. I really think a lot of it is just
Yeah.
staged because they're not creating anything right then. They're just talking about it.
Right.
And I'm like, I can't believe because I get paint everywhere. But yeah, I had different, each wall is different, and I just went with it. And then I was like, okay, if I could, I would have stripped down every bit of the wall board and would have went to the shiplap or whatever they call it, whatever
Mm-hmm.
that tongue and groove they used back
Yeah,
in
that's shiplap.
1914.
Mm-hmm.
There's even a knot hole. I knocked out some of the stuff and found a knot hole. And I said, oh, wow, I'm going to leave this. Do you know how many people that pay to have their houses look shabby?
Yep.
Now we have that house. We don't, it's not fake. We didn't have to pay for the farm looking sink in the kitchen. It's been here forever.
I
Mm-hmm.
can do that down here. I cannot do that upstairs. Upstairs has to be for my wife uncluttered and spotlessly clean.
Well,
Okay. Well, are you in a? Well, you're up in Vermont, so you probably have a basement. So you're in the basement.
Yeah, I have a 1,760 square foot basement with 9-foot ceilings.
oh, wow.
So you have a
That's amazing.
1,760-foot studio.
Yes.
Good morning, TeeSping.
I have a workshop and a pool table and all kinds of stuff.
Oh,
in there.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Denise,
I'm pretty spoiled.
You got your man cave down there.
I have a single story house. It's all just one level, same size upstairs too.
Cool deal.
The only difference is I have a bomb shelter, storm shelter down here.
Uh-huh.
Concrete, steel reinforced floors, walls,
Wow.
ceiling.
Prepared.
The people before me, when they built the house, they built it in the 50s originally, and then rebuilt it in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
They never took it out, and they were, everything's going to get shot this way because of plastic
Well,
Air Force Base.
That
and all that
during
stuff.
that time period, that was the fear. Because I remember when I was growing up in the 60s, overhearing people in the news or whatever talking about how many times we could blow each other up over. I'm like, well, once would be enough, you know? I mean, I'm a kid. I think, don't you think one would cover it? You don't have
How
to
many-
do it
how many
however
times as a
500 times.
How many times as a kid did you do stop, drop, and cover under your desk in school?
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
yeah, we learned that. We learned in California, I can remember we had to do safety drills for earthquakes.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to do earthquake exercises.
Yep.
But my sister lives in a house that was in the family of her husband. So they have one top part and then they have a huge garage. But then she said, and there's an elevator in it they don't use. But she showed me the bomb shelter. She said, it's got a bomb shelter. I said, are you serious? So she showed me where it was. And I'm like, See, I'm just claustrophobic now. I didn't realize I was there. I would not be able to go in there because I pictured the house falling on top of it. I can't stand the thoughts. Used to, if we had a bad storm, I tell everybody, go to the basement. Mama wouldn't want to. I said, you better come in the basement and get your pillows. Then all of a sudden, I got thinking all these huge trees here and being trapped in the basement. So yesterday when I was working outside, like trying to get laundry done, they were walking on the roof. And because what they're doing to add on, they have to bring the roof up. Yeah, they're going to bring that roof up, and there's walking on the existing part.
Right.
And I was doing, and I'm like, wait a minute. That is not very good, and that's why it's got to be replaced. And I'm in here. They could fall on me.
They could step right through.
Yeah, I did what I do and got out from it. I'm like, what am I doing out here? That whole thing could fall on me. Good morning, Danielle Marie. Good morning.
Good morning, Danielle.
We've done got Sikkes jumped in here. And Danielle.
I should probably let you go.
No, you don't have to go anywhere.
Bruce, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you come up and look. I love the background.
Oh yeah.
I absolutely loved it.
Actually, your background is I envy it. I envy your ability to be able to do that. Because I don't have that freedom, and I can, because with the reason why I do abstract instead of detailed painting anymore is because of the freedom that I feel doing it. I used to do detail, and I was meticulous and everything, and the freedom of expression that abstract gives me, I would just love to be able to be that much freer to be able to go whatever I want to do.
I consider myself an abstract impressionist.
I love it.
Good deal.
You know,
I do not paint realism in my mind.
Bruce,
Awesome.
I started out in my kitchen, and a lot of people love the coffee maker, and the coffee station was behind me, and that was my kitchen. That was my comfort. At that time, that was my comfort zone. But then my son told me, Mama, you might not like this. And I'm thinking, what? He said, I'm moving you from in the kitchen into your room in there. And I was like, okay. Because I was thinking, how am I going to manage in there? But I'm glad he did. I'm glad he pushed, I was taking half of the kitchen table.
And the potential of spilling liquids could destroy your computer.
Yeah. And I'm glad he pushed me in here.
I kind of wish I put a bathroom down here.
So.
Yeah.
Reading Callie.
Hey, Callie.
Yeah, I was just reading too. I'm sorry.
Well, Bruce,
figure out how to kick me out of here. So I'm going to go paint.
All you have to do is click on the there's a place that'll say, you hover over yourself and it'll say remove
or leave studio.
Okay.
There's an X. There's like mute, stop cam, mic, share screen, and leave studio with a big old red X down at the bottom of the screen. God's blessings. Thanks for coming up.
Thank you, Bruce.
Now I got to figure out how to get up. Thank you for having me.
We enjoyed your visit. We enjoyed you coming up.
I hope I'm not too disturbing.
Oh, no, of course not. Far from it. You're enjoyable.
Thank you. Y'all take care.
Okay, sweetheart. Bye-bye. See you in the chat.
All right.
Oh, that was awesome.
I did it for him. It did sometimes. Um, I'm so I'm so happy. So Bruce, if you still
I'm,
hear me, I'm so thank you. And there is
yeah,
a way, like, um, it is kind of hard sometimes coming out of somebody's.
yeah.
And I didn't think about it. And one day Sandy kept popping me back up in there. And I'd be doing something and I'd see me all big on the screen. How'd you do that? Stop it. So I took myself out. I was doing something else. And I looked up. There I was again, all big up on her screen. Stop it. And then I saw that I could just absolutely jump out of StreamYard. And she couldn't pop me back. She was laughing.
That's funny.
I don't know how long she was laughing. Everybody was laughing at her doing me that way. So yes,
Yeah.
there
Well,
is all right. If I hovered over Lizz,
Bruce, you made my day, hon.
I know
You
mine
made my
too.
day.
Mine too. Um, and you learn so much about people.
Oh yeah.
Um, Bruce, thank you. You just don't realize how much it means to me that you come up and share with me.
Yes. We pray God's blessings on your day, hon.
But you now, if you look at the dots beside somebody's name, edit name, so I can edit your name, kick from studio or ban from studio. I can
Yeah.
like keep somebody from ever even trying to come up or
Yeah.
ban from StreamYard.
Yeah.
So, that's, I like that.
I'll be good. I promise I'll be good. Well, I'll try anyway.
And Denise, in case you're wondering, no, I don't keep kicking you out.
That's funny.
How did I put That's what I meant, vitamin C. What the
Yeah,
heck?
that's funny.
I don't know. I don't
You
know.
got it. Hey, you know your own code messages.
I just want to let everybody know I'm getting my,
Vitamin C.
yeah, I'll cover it. I probably ain't got spelt right, but I do feel better drinking this in the morning. Um, you know, I feel better like I'm
Better than
really
the
doing
coffee.
something. Yeah. That
Uh,
coffee's nasty. It's the strong, and I don't like the strong anymore. We are having a massive pour down, you guys.
oh, yeah, we had rain yesterday.
Ooh.
Mm.
And when Keevan left out this morning, he looked, he said, that I would never do that. We walked outside, there's the air compressor, their air compressor sitting
Uh-huh.
outside. There's the nail gun sitting outside in the rain.
Oh,
And I'm like,
that
no,
breaks my heart.
no, not even me. I know these people
Mm.
that was paid like they were supposed to help MawMaw, but
Hmm.
I loved the couple, but they really didn't know what they were doing, like in the bathroom and stuff. But they painted some, and they left their paintbrushes outside that dried up, and they left all this stuff. And one time they left, they were finished for the day, and there's plastic on our floor and down the hall. And I'm like, "Are you? They're gone, and they left this like this."
Yeah.
But
Mm.
and no, the paintbrush is outside. I'm like, no, they did not. You're not perfect. I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's not right to leave people's house like that.
So they had a big old thing of keels. And so what I did, I put the keels in, I poured it up in individual salsa. The paste. You get the big things of paste pecani sauce in the
Uh-huh.
plastic things. Well, I
Yeah.
filled each one of those. So I have all that keels that I saved. So all the equipment that they left and they didn't finish the job, but that was okay. I just kept it. I kept it.
So remember I was telling you that I went from the steno pad with the 2 columns to the open format of this kind of page.
Yeah.
And then I figured out my own thing. Well, it's a daily change from just depending on what the situation is.
Yep. And with
then here's another
mine,
one.
I'm going to start doing more. I haven't done it because I'm kind of behind. And I kind of got the 16th and 17th mixed up.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought, I'll just do my own little junk journal. So that day I ate those M&Ms with peanut.
I love it.
Somebody was showing how to just doodle. I was on some art journal thing. They're showing how to doodle what's supposed to be in a peacock. Well, I didn't have, the
Oh,
exact
that's
color.
cute.
So I just kind of doodled it.
That's cute.
And then, all right. Walk with Christ. I'd put this because the next day that's what we talked about. But that one day I didn't have a broadcast. I had to go doctor's office, Kroger, doctor on the phone. Oh, that's that day. I do the doctor, went to the doctor, but no, I was supposed to do doctor on the phone. I did my taxes. Yay. Atlanta mail order. I signed up for that. So I got my days mixed up there because I think there was a couple of days I didn't get to do it.
Yeah.
But I try to write down the theme and but this is a prayer one. This is the one I do the prayers in. And,
awesome.
And I did glitter
I have
on the
all
front.
mine together.
I did glitter on the front, and I'm shocked that it's still here.
I have the prayer requests like here, and my little comments to myself about different things I'm watching over here.
She's talking to herself.
I just have everything all at once, all in one thing by date, so I can.
Oh, see, Monique says her husband has yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you pick up after yourself. You make the place look like better than when you came.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sonia, she showed me. Let me show it. Picture one of her kitty cat.
Oh, okay, cool.
Look at there.
Precious. Oh, I love that color the coloration of that one.
Show Sonia, show the one that's got the stripe down the middle of its nose.
That one has like a blonde tuft up here on the back of its head. It's cool.
One of them goes blonde. It's got like a caramel blonde all the way from here just up the nose.
Oh my goodness.
Hey Willow. Good morning. Good
morning, Willow. Welcome.
So a while
Is Sandy in here? Whoa, when did Sandy come in?
I don't think she is.
Well, if you're here, Sandy, good morning.
No, she's not because her name didn't type up.
Okay.
So I did this from I was trying to see how the stencil would work. So do what you love what you do. And I was
awesome.
The glitter pen stayed.
Yeah, that's cool.
I was shocked that it stayed.
Yeah.
But
she says, "Hey, Darlene, just woke up." Oh my goodness!
I understand.
Yeah,
you guys. I was looking yesterday. I had to make a call. Casey put my my Humira 2 pens come together, and they are dry. They're sent like in a cool pack.
Right.
Dry. And they actually usually call and say, "Are you going to be home this day?"
Yeah.
So Casey, he said, "Your shots came in. I put them in the refrigerator." I said, "Okay, thank you." Well, I go in there and I open the box in which I need to destroy because if the cat gets in there and claws at it'll burn.
not good for her. Yeah.
Yeah. So I looked at the. I'll just do it this way real quick. I looked at this, and usually it's got like a $5 or whatever, and they are $7,000, 7,643 and 83 cents for two
Oh,
a
don't
month.
forget that 83 cents. Just
A
don't
month.
forget a month. Oh my
And then
God.
I found out that my insurance now just covers so much, and I'm like,
Mhm.
well, hopefully the people will help me. I looked at this, you guys. It showed what my insurance saved me, almost $6,000, and then I see 1,784.96 was my part. I'm like, oh no,
That'll wake you up.
oh my good, I got it, and I brought it in here. I'm like, my head feels like now it's like all air, and I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I call it, and I even wrote down at 12:09 on 6/24, 2020. I write it down. I said, "Look, I got delivery, and I changed my and there the Humana's not going to cover it, I don't think, and I got a bill for over $1,000. I can't pay that. I can't pay that. I'm just telling you guys. I wish
Mm.
you'd call me before you sent it." And she said, "I'm so sorry. We should have called you. No, you don't owe anything." I said, "Whoa." I said, "Girl, you done made my head. I done got hyperventilating. I about passed out. I almost
Oh,
cried." I said, "I'm just telling you," she was laughing. "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We should call and let you know. They shouldn't have even put that on there. We just didn't catch it."
well, actually, that reality it shows you the blessing that you have.
Yes. And she said, "No, I don't." And I said, "Well, they haven't billed me really for even the $5 or $10." No, she said, "Anything that shows up, no, that is not, you don't owe anything for that medicine." I said, "Well, thank
Man,
you."
you talk about a heart attack.
Yes. But, I am kind of a guinea pig because, it's still, which it's Humira pens, and they are on TV. And so what they do, they check on me, they see how it's working. So I am kind of a test subject, but it gives me ponder, why in the world would one person have to pay that amount of money?
Yeah,
Why would somebody have to pay that every month? I don't understand,
that's
but
insane.
it's a blessing
Hmm.
that I don't have to pay. Yes, ma'am. Um, um, I I don't know if this. I know.
I was looking at Willow. I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm trying to go over here and highlight it, and I can't highlight it
Oh,
because
wait,
I'm it's
wait.
not
All
on my
right. Let me
channel.
see if let me see if this is the one. No. Oh, that's another one, but that's not the one I'm talking about. Go find the one with the complete stripe down. That one has two different faces.
Oh, that's a beautiful cat.
That one has.
Wow,
Ain't it weird?
Two-Face. That's Two-Face.
Ain't it weird how
Yeah,
this side of it matches that side? That it's
yeah,
almost like a mask.
yeah. That's amazing. Wow.
That's weird, but
It's
that
got
is,
a stripe running down like a blonde stripe running down it's across the top of its forehead
yeah.
and down the back.
But I'm amazed at
Wow.
how, yes, it looks like a cubism painting. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Cinnamon.
Hey, Cinnamon.
And cheers to you too. Big blessings.
Cheers. Yes.
I want to see the other one. She's gonna have to go in there, Kitty. She's gonna have to look for the
You're
kitty
sending her
cat.
on a treasure what do you call it? Scavenger hunt.
I know. But that is amazing. That's just like, how in the world God is the best artist in the world.
Exactly.
If he could
Exactly.
paint that on a kitty cat,
Mm-hmm.
that's amazing. I'm glad you sent that because I'm going to show those pictures to Casey.
I'm gonna go to the little girl's room. I'll be right back.
TMI.
Well, I'm trying to.
Oh, look, I didn't tell her TMI on my channel, and she knows good and well. Sometimes she has to calm me down from TMI. Oh, you guys, yeah, my hair. Yeah, I did not feel like doing my hair today, and and her name's Willow. Lynn, I'm glad if we can make you rest and just kind of doze off. When it got to where there was some times when Casey was doing Porch Church, which don't it? You guys pray, but don't think you'll never get back to it. But there were times that I'd be reading and just hearing him, and I'd relax and I'd lay my head down, and I thought, now I know what Traci meant. Because when I'd be in there with him, I'd be looking at the computer trying to see what everybody, answer everybody while he's reading, and in the room with them. But when it got to where I wasn't in the room with them, it would just like, everything, and lay my head down and think, oh, I don't need to go to sleep. But, oh, yep, going on a kitty cat hunt.
Oh, poor baby. Remember, what time is the morning is it over there? Poor thing, you got her running around in the middle of the night.
I know. I have to tell people to go to bed. Go to bed, go sleep.
Oh, her name is Willow.
Yeah.
The one that's awesome. Well, I found another painting that y'all might like to see.
I always love to see them.
And it's based on John 4:14, by the way.
Yay.
Yesterday's scripture. And this one's a little bit, it's a little bit different. So here we go.
Ooh.
It's got water. And it's
that's very calming.
It's got a lot of variation to it and some texture. This is there's some texture here, and you can kind of see it whenever I hold it like that.
That is a very calming.
That's why
they say pink is calming, but I don't think so.
Oh no, pink is not calming.
But that's what they say. They claim pink is a calming color, so I painted my bedroom pink across the street because Keevan kept telling me, I said, I got to paint over this ugly old paneling. I said, what color do you want? And he wouldn't tell me. I said, you better tell me what color you want. So no, what did I do? I painted it pink. And I had a black, back when you use the what do you call it at the top? Wallpaper sort of, but it come in a roll.
Oh yeah, that stenciling kind of thing.
You didn't. It wasn't called
the border.
Yeah, and it had roses. It was black with pink roses, so it looked good. So he come home to a Pepto-Bismol pink room. There's the kitty. Oh my goodness. See.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh yeah. It's like somebody took a paintbrush and went zoop, down the nose.
Almost like the opposite of a raccoon.
12:55 a.m. and I'm hunting kitty cats.
Ooh, Cinnamon said,
waking everybody up.
Cinnamon, I wish I could see the Caribbean from an airplane. From an airplane.
Thank you. I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Um,
Oh, thank you, Denise.
Sonia, are they having goopy stuff in their eyes? They look like they're having goopy. Bless them.
It's the middle of the night. It's probably sleep.
They're probably like, oh, why is she waking me up? Quickly, Mel, get the camera out of my face.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
They are so pretty. Kit was ugly. I don't know what Kevin does not like cats. I don't know what possessed him. Oh, Cinnamon is 7:57 where she's at.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, she's on the West Coast. Yeah. My
But
goodness. Yeah. Yeah, a while ago, Willow was saying at least she didn't call you Sable after her cat. Oh my goodness. Oh.
we both was Oh,
Yeah.
it's 8 a.m. where Lynn, you've been on. It's just now 8. You come on early with us this morning. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Good to
Look,
see everybody.
I'm going to have to send Ian a message.
How so?
He
Is
hasn't
he?
been on a couple days.
Well, yeah, maybe. I hope he's okay.
I'm going to have to
Wait,
message
didn't he
him.
say he had a work job come up or something? Something with work?
He don't work. He's not able to work.
Okay. I got him confused with somebody else. Never mind. I'll just sit back here and watch. I'll just sit back here and watch.
Yeah, Ian, that's what I'm saying. We have a lot of men that are not able to work as well,
Yeah.
So that's why this channel is just to,
Gives everybody an opportunity to get out of the house
yeah.
and be with
And I
friends.
am so glad that Bruce came in and shared, his life with us. And I did not know that he had been reading my lips. I don't know if he was in when he said that, Liz.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. He said a lot of the times when he's in, he was reading my lips. He said
Oh my
he
goodness.
lip reads a lot.
Wow.
So I said, woo. Got my labels done and printed. Yay,
Oh,
yay.
for her soaps and candles and things.
Yep.
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
I did,
ooh.
Willow, I sent it.
Cool deal.
Yay, I'm glad you early morning people got in.
Thank y'all so much for coming.
But yeah, we have a lot of people, but I don't. Oh, the rest of them's running around like it's the middle of the day. Yeah, cats do like doing that at night.
Yeah.
Oh, Goswina, look at that beauty.
What?
Oh my God.
I love it. She's beautiful.
Oh.
And look at how relaxed and just, I'm comfortable. Let me just lay here.
What's so funny about that one is that's how Bailey lays.
Yeah.
But she's
Chica
50
does that
pounds.
sometimes too.
She's 50 pounds. And she's just like, here, Mom, I'm just laying on you.
Yep. I'm a puppy still. I can do this. Well, good morning.
Hello, good morning to you.
Morning, everyone.
Good to see you, hon.
Oh, I
And
still
there's
have
Sable right there beside you. You need toothpicks today?
Oh, man.
Mm.
I went to bed about 6 this morning.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I understand that.
See, I take
I
my
don't know, I just woke up.
Here you are.
I take my nighttime meds,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm trying to find. No, Sonia. Oh, I was rolling up the wrong one. All right. I was trying to find the picture of Bailey, her and herself. Oh, there it is. I said, what is wrong with this picture? All right, let me show you guys.
Well,
Oops.
stack us up.
Oh, well, what am I doing? Oh, I hit the wrong thing. I almost hung us up. All right, I'm going to explain this right here. All right. This is my blanket on the very, very edge of the bed, and I'm holding the camera up. Bailey,
Yeah, I've seen your Lucky Charms.
Yeah, I deserve that one. But her legs are behind my back, and she's not moving.
Yeah.
She is absolutely. She's like, no.
Yeah, I understand. Well, I'll go in there and Chica's asleep with Jean, and her head is out from under the covers like a human. The rest of her's under the covers, and her arms are out like this. You know, her front paws are out like that, and her back paws are stretched out like the kitty cat in the picture. And I'm like, okay, I got to get in here. There she is. Hey, you hear everybody's voices?
Love you too, Denise.
You want to come up?
Oh, Pernini. All right, let me see.
Oh, wait.
That's right. Lynn was up most of the night with the grandbaby. How old is the grandbaby now, Lynn? You guys, I got my 2.5 hour notice from Sonia.
Oh my goodness.
Sonia, I'm going to rest after this because my body needs rest. So I'm okay for just a little bit later. And there's Cinnamon. It's like we have Cinnamon in the chat, Cinnamon on Willow's lap. We've got Willow in Australia. So
this is Sable, honey. This is Sable. Oh no, you have two cats?
Sable?
Yeah, this is Sable Lynn.
Okay.
No, who's got one named?
Sandy.
Sandy's has Cinnamon.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll get all the animals down.
This is one of 5, actually.
Oh my. I have one.
I was out of the room yesterday, and when I walked back in, I just stand there and look at the big old screen TV, and I'm like, and he's laughing, Keevan's laughing. I said, oh, no, you ain't. And I said, Keevan, no. I said, what? This has got to be, what is this? Is this the good, the bad, and the ugly? Or I thought of it, or, oh, no, Fistful of Dollars. And he's laughing. I said, no, we are not going to watch a Fistful of Dollars again. I love Clint Eastwood. Only look, no, not tonight. But he did watch a little bit.
Yeah.
And
my father-in-law used to like to watch Westerns, and so did my dad. And they could watch them 25 times. I could too, So
this is Cinnamon's baby, Maya, begging to get to bed. So
you can see on this one the way I'm holding her right now. One of her ears is curled.
Oh,
how adorable!
Maya saying, please. Oh no, Monique,
I can stand.
Monique's their cat's still missing.
Oh no.
You can see her one ear.
Oh, I done put her out. Okay.
It's curled.
Yeah.
Why is that? Just
she
how
came to me that way. She had a really nasty ear infection.
Oh.
And it had caused the cartilage to draw up.
Oh my.
When she went in for her spay, I told them to clean it out real good and stuff, and then I treated it after. But I also told them that if they needed to remove part of it, to do it, and they didn't think they needed to at that point.
Yeah.
And so we treated her for a few weeks, and we finally got it out. It was a deep inner ear infection.
Yeah, Chica popped hers by shaking her head whenever her head got some water on it.
She's got a blood balloon in it.
Yeah, she popped it, and it caused a bruise. And the bruise caused it to do this.
Yeah.
To flop.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. They can also get those hematomas.
Yeah.
You know, where it just fills full of blood. Those are always interesting to treat.
Just think of it this way. Maybe somebody found the cat. This is the way I had to think about my Jack Russell tracker that come up missing. Maybe it's somewhere in somebody's house and they're being good to it.
Yeah.
And they thought it was a stray.
Yeah. They started feeding it and was taking care of it for you. I'd say Cinnamon. I would say that Penny is a little too big to be in the bedroom.
Oh yeah. I mean, you could always go out there and sleep with Penny.
Yeah, Penny is beautiful. Oh, she's beautiful.
I tell you what, we used to put in the bed with us when we had the heated water bed across the street. We'd get the ball python and put in the bed with us.
Thank you very much. No, that's okay.
And it loved to get in the crease for the warmth of the bed. And also Kevin would put it around his neck because it wasn't real big, and it would do this massage thing.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I wouldn't ever trust that thing around my neck. I'm sorry.
All right, let me see. What
you sure are squeamish about a lot of things, LizzAnn.
Yeah, I am. I'll admit it. I'll own it.
All right, I'm gonna sing the song.
My shadow some days. No, I'm kidding.
I am going to sing the song that Dwayne wrote for me. They're creepy and kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together ooky, the Crawley family. Their house is a museum. When people come to see them, they really are a scream. The Crawley family. That's what I saved that one. That is what that's what Dwayne sent me one time.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, when I come across like going through that stuff upstairs, up in the shop and come across spiders, I just, if they're small spiders, I just brush them along, brush them away. Kevin, he can handle snakes, rattlesnakes, water moccasins. The prettiest one was a copperhead. Oh, they're beautiful. But when it comes to a spider, no. He did not like that tarantula at all. Nobody handled the tarantula but me. I'd get it in my hand and let it crawl up my arm. Look, Liz.
What are you trying to do? This is crazy.
It was beautiful. It was the regular tarantula, which was black and orange with a little bit of red. Yeah.
Willow's going, what the heck did I walk into?
No, I'm perfectly fine with snakes. I went into a carpet store.
That was a tarantula.
I'm just saying,
that was a tarantula she was describing just then.
Oh, I don't have a problem with them either.
See? My grandmother and them had me so scary of everything that creeped and crawled. So when I met Kevin, I was terrified. But then little by little, it was exciting going snake hunting. It was just.
I don't think I could ever do that.
I went into a carpet store with a friend of mine. This was years ago. She was getting living room carpet, and then I was going to install it for her. And while we were in there, a fella and his wife, I don't know, came in. It was nippy out. It was about November. And he came in with I'd say probably a 65, 75 pound boa constrictor draped on his neck. He was getting fresh AstroTurf for its enclosure.
Oh my goodness.
And that snake would not leave me alone. It kept extending itself way out off of him, trying to get up on my arm and my shoulder and what have you. He said, "This snake is just really into you." And I said, "Well, it's fine. It can come up on me. I don't care." "Are you sure?" "He got bit by his breakfast this morning. He's kind of moody. He had to go get a shot." And I'm like, "He's fine. He ain't going to bite me." And he didn't. But yeah, he crawled right up on me and made himself at home right around my shoulders, and had him down my arm, and his head was right about here, and I was just patting him, and he was just loving it.
Yeah,
And he didn't want to go back to daddy. They got their carpet.
you know, animals sense even even the tarantula, because they will bite.
Oh yeah.
Any animal can bite you. Any animal can react. Horses know that I have a fear. They're beautiful. I love to pet them, but they know that I have a fear. I don't like to ride horse. Well, now I couldn't for my body aches, but
Well, what was hilarious was about the 6'4", 240 plus all muscle pounded dude that was there selling the carpet that shot up a stack of carpet rolls about 25 foot up, clear to the top of the stack. And that's where he took the order for the snake's enclosure carpet. And he was not coming back down
until the
I
snake
told him,
was leaving.
"You want me to cut it for you?"
Kevin, there is a guy across the
street. I'm like, "No, the snake just wanted to visit. I'm fine."
There is a guy across the street, and you can hear sounds out of the shop that they're talking, laughing, getting loud because it echoes. So it's an airport hangar, used to be. So anyway, there's a guy that Kevin had it on film because he knew what he was going to do. Scream like a girl. Because Kevin brought in a snake, a real snake, and laid it there. It was just a chicken snake. Oh, Gina. Good morning, Gina. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Gina.
Kevin had him scream like a girl. I said, Kevin, you could get fired for that. What if he hurt himself?
Exactly.
Doing him like that. Oh, everybody, the guy that did fall from the tree and that was intensive care and everything and was in a coma, he's at home. Now he's not at work. And I don't know, Kevin doesn't know when or if he's going to be able to come to work, back to work. But
that's the one that took that big fall. Oh my.
Out of the tree, yeah.
Yeah.
So he is at home now. So that is a blessing that somebody asked about him.
Is he still in a coma?
No, he's at home.
Oh, praise God.
He is at home now.
So he's just recovering, but he's probably got a long recovery.
Oh, I would think so, yeah.
Gina, if you want to come on up here this morning, you would be more than welcome to jump up here. Van Life with Gina. I love her channel. She just chilled. Oh, she got beautiful cats too. You guys check her channel out. She has cats, and I was so amazed at your solar panel. She showed a solar panel, and I told Keith, and I said, "You ought to watch this." I said, "She's got a solar panel and I said for that she puts on top of her van."
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's cool.
And she, does things herself, and she's got a bunch of cats, and oh my gosh, they are precious. They are her family.
Same here.
But
think about it. This time last year, I had 9 cats and a dog. I've lost 4 cats and 1 dog in a year's span.
That's
about
hard.
4 months ago, all from old age.
That's hard.
Yeah,
and I've got one that's hospice now, one that's kind of heading in that direction.
Oh.
And then another senior, and then my 4 and 5-year-old, or soon to be 5 and 6-year-old.
Yeah.
My cousin had a cat that was 22 years old,
Mhm.
And she'd had, yeah, I mean, that was her heart, and it was hard and she don't like talk to nobody whenever she wants to be by herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
The
suspected that our
truth,
Tommy, or Prometheus Odin was his real name,
the,
um,
the truth, like
was
Ephesians
in
5
his
8.
20s.
For you were once darkness, but now you are light in the Lord. Walk as children of light. God bless these perfectly righteous women of God. Thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you, the truth.
We're only
More than
righteous
the truth.
because of what God has done for us, what Jesus did for us on the cross. That's where our righteousness comes from. Go
But
ahead.
she,
Little
yeah,
Pika.
How old? How old is the one that's you were saying? Is it 21?
Thomas, he was in his 20s. We
Mm.
don't know for sure. He was with us for almost 19 years,
Wow.
and he was full grown, estimated age of 3 to 5 when we
Oh
adopted
my.
him.
My.
So yeah, he was old. And
Thank you.
Callie, my dark calico that wafts by every once in a
yeah.
while,
Uh-huh.
she was his companion. They
Oh.
were
Oh,
like a mated pair. They came
Oh.
together. They showed up
Isn't
on
it?
the back fence of our
Wow.
property.
I wonder if they were from the same litter originally.
No,
They just
Callie
made friends.
is a year or two at least younger than
Oh,
him. Um, we had this was when we were living at the old house. There was a trailer park a block behind us,
mm-hmm.
and they were clearing that trailer park out as people, moved out of rentals or
Awesome.
what have you. They've been
Mm-hmm.
clearing that park out for some years,
Mm-hmm.
but we suspect that they were left behind
Yeah.
from a mobile home that was pulled out
Right.
or abandoned or whatever,
Mhm.
and they took it down. But they just showed up on our fence and needed help, and so we took them and got them fixed and got them assessed, and they went into quarantine and came home and moved in.
Awesome.
Been with us ever since.
Awesome.
I keep having think of something and then it poof, like
Thank you, the truth.
oh
Yes, but see, I call that when my mind is sieving, Seiving. It's like it goes in and then it just trickles right back out like sand through an hourglass.
Yep.
Ugh,
Yep.
alive.
like Kit Kit. I never thought Kit Kit was going to be a fat cat because she was so slender. And my daughter said, "Well, when you get her fixed, she's not going to be so slender." And we
Mm-hmm.
got her fixed, but she's a fat cat. I said, the reason she's a fat cat, she eats dog food and her
Mm-hmm.
cat food. Kevin gives her all these cat treats. That's why she loves them. I need to start slipping her phone. And I know Denise. And then if there's any scraps, she will
Come
eat them
begging for them
too.
too.
Yeah. But when Kevin called me out there, he said, "Come here. I got you to get something." I'm like, "What is it? Squirrel? Is it a squirrel? Raccoon? What in the world does he want me to come out there?" He said, "Well, there's this kitten out here." I said, "Okay." And well, I need you to catch it. So anyway, I went out there. I said, "Where is it?" He says, "Then got in." He had this air conditioned unit thingy out by the shop, and I think it was mostly the metal out part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Shell.
It was a big one. So anyway, it was just on the ground, wasn't being used. So I was like, okay. And I reached on in there and I got the cat out and she was like, shh, shh, you know. So I got
Mm-hmm.
her out and I brought her in and put her in the dog kennel. So I could make sure how my dog Briley, not Bailey, but Briley would react to her. I did it for the kitten's own protection.
Right.
For
For
after,
both of them, actually, because the
yeah,
cat could have scratched the
yeah.
dog. And
So then when I saw that Briley had her paw in the cage and the cat was like licking and scratching on the paw, and okay, it's time to let her out. ugly, ugly thing. She had stubby legs, little bitty face, big ears. She was just not shaped like a kitten. It was weird. And I'm like, what have you brought in? And because the grandbaby called her Kit Kit, that's all she could say. That's what we know. I'm like, what have you brought in? That is the weirdest looking kitten I have ever seen. She's ugly. And then there was a white one that got in the shop. So I think the mama had them in the shop. There was a white one, beautiful, and another gray one. But we ended up, he brought that in the house. I said, okay, this is your cat. I'm just saying, it's yours. Don't fuss about her. So anytime he fusses about her, I said, you brought her in. So
It's like, who made me get her? I
but
didn't even know
now,
she was there.
but
Who told me
now
about her?
Casey does let her come in his room and get on his bed. And now she's like, this is my pillow. That he says that's her retrieve from Bailey.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought it was, Cinnamon. That's what I thought she had. But no, she's perfectly normal, and she outgrew all of that. She ended up being pretty. Yeah, she ended up
So
being
she
pretty.
was just stunted probably from malnutrition.
Yeah.
So she ended up real pretty.
Well,
But
Sonia, I'm sorry about you losing your cat, hon.
my
Our fur
cousin,
babies matter big time.
yeah, they do. My
Me
cousin
too, Sonia. That's rough.
she come out here with one cat and two dogs that were the older. So she lost her cat. Then she lost the dog she brought with her up from old age. And then I don't know how the Schnauzer. That's her other one she brought from um, Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
She moved from Seattle all the way back here to Alabama. So, but I don't know how many she's got now.
This is your cousin?
Yeah. She probably has 10 cats and dog, whatever. So she's got over the limit.
The crazy cat lady
yeah.
set up. Yeah.
Because people will call her to bring home them because they don't want to take them to the pound because cats, so she'll take them in to try to find a home, and she just keeps them. She's one that can't.
Yeah. I know somebody like that.
Yeah, but she feeds them and she takes them and gets them fixed. She takes them and
at least she gets them fixed. That's good. Because the person I knew did not.
My Sable and Aspen, my two youngest, both came from the park. From it was a trailer. I guess the parents owned it, and the daughter was living in it, and she ended up getting evicted from the park, which you can, even if you own the trailer, you can still get evicted because you're renting the lot.
Right.
And when she left behind at least a dozen non-spayed or neutered cats and just let them loose in the park. And they have been procreating. And the few that I have, and there's a lot of other members in the park that have adopted.
So when she left, she says, "So there, I left you a gift, a little something to remember me by."
Yeah, which isn't very nice. Those animals, they're used to being inside, and they're used to being. But because she had so many in the house and didn't take care of them, and didn't have enough litter boxes to accommodate them, they destroyed the house.
Yeah.
Right.
That's some call it animal hoarding.
Yeah.
And that's really sad. I used to get upset with my neighbors. They're the ones that went to the redneck crawfish when they lived behind us, because they would find a kitten, or somebody would say, "Oh, look," and yes, kittens are all cute, But then as soon as they'd go in heat, they would just put them outside. But there was always so many kittens and cats that, were having to live off whatever they could find.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my only thing, that they weren't being taken care of and they weren't fed right and all that kind of stuff.
Mm.
So that's what I would be upset about. Now,
Yeah.
there's people, because I was on a raccoon site, and they ask you never to share the pictures, anything off that page, so it would protect their babies,
Right.
because they're their fur babies. And
Right.
there was one man that his basement, he let them use that basement. And what they would do, they would come back. They knew they had a place to eat. They knew they had a place to sleep. And they would have their babies there.
Mm-hmm.
But they were good. It was all right that he would go down there and take pictures. And yay, we're going to have Gina on first time.
Yay.
Hey, Gina.
Gina. Welcome,
Hello.
hon. I've seen you on Diana's channel.
How's everybody?
Awesome. We are blessed.
Whoop,
How about
cat
you?
jumped on
Every
the
cat I've
keyboard
brought in
here.
has been fixed, whether it ended up being mine or not.
She had a cat eruption or
Yeah, they
interruption.
like the computer.
So how are you doing today, hon?
Yeah, I don't know if my internet's good enough where I'm parked at right now.
Yeah, we can see you.
Yeah, you
And
sound good.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
But yeah, when you see Gina, her cats, they like
Yeah,
to be noticed.
I'm hearing lagging, but I was going to move up to that don't work back here.
Pop out your YouTube chat and just watch StreamYard. At least that way, when our mouths move, they're in sync.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I moved the
I got an app in here. I'm gonna see if I can
YouTube.
show her to you.
I hope everybody's having a
Here's my
good
baby.
day.
Yeah.
I
Great.
am. I was so excited that Vermont Painting is Bruce, that he come up on the panel this morning. So he'll be going.
This is Aspen. This is the
He'll be
baby.
on.
Awesome.
Oh, look at that one.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh,
Oh goodness. Awesome.
She's a lavender point.
oh.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
My mom-
I've got 5 of them that live with me.
Wow.
My
She
mom
makes about
ended up.
2.5 disabled.
My mom ended up with a Siamese looking, but they're not really Siamese if they're not real skinny. They have the colors of the.
Yeah, if they're live, they're the Siamese,
Yeah.
but if they're bigger, they're seal points.
She ended up with some that come up and had kittens, and they were all beautiful. So for a long time, that's all the cats that Mom had was those.
Yeah.
And I got 2 of them.
When we got married, my husband had a Himalayan,
I had
had
to.
the Siamese markings, and I don't know what the long hair combination is with that, but it was
There's
a
the
beautiful
majority of mine sitting here watching at the.
Look at them.
cat. Oh,
They're
that's
just
awesome.
they're just chilling. Look at there.
Yeah, that's what they do best.
Taking in the sights.
They don't help me clean, put it that way.
Well,
Well, they bird watch with me back here, but for different reasons. They bird watch.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
We know that reason.
I was going to say, as far as the cleaning goes, you know how cats are. They adopted you, so you're supposed to be paying homage to them, and cleaning is just not on their list of anything to do.
Yeah, Monique said today. Monique said today is Cats Lady Day.
Must be, yeah.
Better than the F word, FOOD. Better than that, because
FOOE.
FOOD as in David. Food.
Sometimes we get into that.
At least
Yeah, I haven't done any of that yet today.
I found something to keep Kit away from the back of my monitors. or near me on the computer. That might be why she don't like me. When she
I seen that
is.
picture that you put on Facebook. That was hilarious.
What? I mean, really, she was so cute until Willow, she disconnected my internet.
She was
Uh-huh.
cute. She wasn't.
Yeah. And I couldn't figure out how to get it back.
What?
And you know, the stuff over there, and I didn't want
You
to
know
ask
how I
Jason.
handle that? Behind my computer, my desktop screen,
Yeah.
where all my wires conglomerate, I splice pool noodles and run the wires into the pool noodles. Pool noodles.
Oh.
I just splice the one side down on a pool noodle, cut whatever lengths I need, and I put my wires in the pool noodle, and that also bulks it up back there. There ain't room for them to lay, but if they do, they ain't in the wires.
Do you know what? That right there would be an invitation for Kit Kit. And you know what I would hear? Yeah, that would be, oh, Mom gave me a scratch toy. Yay. My mom loves me to be behind her now. What tickled me though, Gina, was that one of the what we call the artsy fartsy people, they he noticed the dinosaur in the background because that's what I was looking at when she was up there was his painting. But
oh, pardon me for yawning. It is not the company. It is not the company. I only got 3 hours sleep, I think, maybe.
I am so glad that through Diana, I met you, and then I've met some more people, and there's somebody on this morning from your channel.
Yeah, I've watched some of your videos, Gina, and I love them. Thank you.
So,
from my channel?
Yeah.
Yes. I've enjoyed them. Thank you.
I think who it was.
Probably Meant to Be or Mel Nettie, maybe. I'm trying to think. Bob's Adventure, Mel Nettie, Meant to Be Arvine. Those guys float around with me a lot.
Cool. Meant to Be Arvine. That's an interesting name.
And Daydream About Nice Things. But
look, that
it's Mint with the number 2 B Arvine.
I wondered why that song kept coming in my head. And I kept singing, I'm having
Daydream About Nice
daydreams about nice things in the middle of the app. I couldn't figure out why.
He's a great channel.
I said, why is that song?
He goes live every morning and does giveaways.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And that's why the song kept popping in my head.
He's a he's
Morning,
a really nice guy. He does a lot of he goes live every morning. He's in the RV community. But he also he goes over and does mission work in Uganda. Really cool guy. I like him a lot.
Yeah. And I get his notifications pop up.
Hey, Mara.
So
cool deal.
You know, every time that pop, and then I finally looked at my phone. I looked at that one. I looked at my phone. I'm like,
or no.
Oh, there you go. Purdy.
But I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, oh, that's why I can't get that song out of my head. Because I'm getting those notifications.
Yeah, that's why.
Yep, every morning and afternoon.
What's his
and here is my youngest one.
Night.
That is Doc. He weighs 19 pounds.
Oh my goodness. Daydreams about night things? Is that what you said?
Daydreams about
night beautiful.
Night things, I think.
Okay.
Let me look.
I fostered one that looked like her.
Yeah, let him know I sent you over. He's only about 100 people away from monetizing.
Yeah.
He's a really good guy. You guys would like him. He comes on in the mornings and then 1 or 2 nights a week. But he's a really, just a nice guy. And he spins the wheel once or twice on his shows.
Oh.
And there's some really good gifts on there, like Amazon e-cards and PayPal cards. And,
is it all
cool
one word?
stuff? But I really like him. He's done a lot for me. No, it's Daydream is the one word, and then each first letter's capital. So Daydream, capital A about nice things, capital N and nice, and T and
nice things. Okay, not night things. Okay.
Yeah, daydream
You're
about
breaking
nice
up a little
things.
bit, Gina. Could you type it in chat so people can?
I
No.
might have found it. No, all that pulled up. And I know he's
Nice
online
things.
or I wouldn't
Okay.
be getting his notifications. But it's not letting me pull it up. About
I don't think I can post a wrench, or I don't think I can post a link
oh
to
wait,
it. But
well, hold on. Type something in. And I'll wrench
hang on,
it.
let me get the name. Okay, let me get his link, and I'll type in.
Denise says now that's going to be stuck in her head.
And
Hey,
you can put the link into the private chat, and she can pick it up from there.
but I need to go ahead and
Okay.
make her.
All right. Oh, okay. Let me. My internet is
That's
kind
all
of.
right. LizzAnn typed
I
it
don't
in
know
the
what's
chat.
going on
I
with
will
it.
get it.
Ooh.
But I need to make her
Okay.
Gina, because Gina's a great mod too.
Hey, Myra.
I see Bob's Adventures in here. He can type it in. Hey, Bob, if you hear me, or no, he's not in here.
I've got it. I've got it.
I clicked on
Matthew was in
Daydream.
here, I think.
Oh, you
All
got
right,
it.
Sonia, go to bed.
Bob's
Please,
Adventure.
please let us know
Yes.
how your doctor visit goes with you and your daughter.
Yes. Love you, Sonia. God's blessings on your day and your night. Get peaceful rest.
No, it wasn't Bob either. I can't think, but I've met them on your channel. I can't think who it was. There you go.
Was it Mel Nettie Livin Free Zip
Oh,
Codeless? It's all one word, really hard to find.
I see what you're saying.
There. Oh yeah. He does. He does video raids and.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you find
They
him?
have. Yeah, Willow put it out there, but if you'll type something, I'll make you a mod.
Oh, okay.
Because sometimes Gina will be in Diana's live. If Diana goes live, Gina will. She's great about putting those links out there, and she's real fast. She's like Myra. Myra's great about throwing stuff out there too.
I'm fast some days. My internet's so slow right now. It's not loading up anything. I'm trying to get. I can't see to type on my computer right now. I broke my glasses, but my phone I can hold my face up to it. So.
Oh my gosh, I have 4 pair now. That I kind of go back to one or the other when my eyes don't want to act right.
Is that all of them that we need to?
So we got Daydream's channel and Gina's channel. Darlene, do you need anything else up?
Oh, not yet.
Okay.
Okay, I typed in hello.
Okay.
Yeah, Daydream's a really good guy. He's so close. He's got his watch hours, and I think he's like at 900 maybe subs. But
895 when I was.
He don't push himself at all. He just I do because I enjoy his live chats, and he had a guest on from I forget the name of the company. It was a roasters company, and they roast coffee from all over the world.
Ooh.
And it's coffee roasters all over the world, and so you can have a mix of coffee made. It was kind of cool.
Oh, that's
really neat.
Hey,
Rock Pixie in the house. Morning Destiny.
Okay, I was
Destiny.
$8.99.
There's somebody what's he go by, the Happy Barista? We have one guy, I think he's from the Philippines, or I don't want to misquote, or from South America. I can't remember, but he's a barista. And I'm like, oh my gosh, whenever I watch his show, I said, oh
you want coffee?
Can smell it. I said, I can smell it.
Hey, good morning, Destiny.
You just now seen her?
Yeah. Well, there's so much going on. I've been flipping back and forth. I was trying to go to Daydream's channel so I could sub to him, and I'm discombobulated.
Then we had somebody join on YouTube. I mean, Facebook. I didn't see. Good morning, Terry Meyer. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you.
Good morning.
These cats have got it made. I'll tell you, look at them. They're just sitting here waiting for me to get up to give them breakfast.
They look like they're waiting for breakfast out the window.
Yeah,
I
there's the
know
birds
birds.
singing out there. They're
Destiny, you know you don't have to
a
ask
little
back.
bird breakfast.
What's going on, Destiny?
By all means.
What's going on, my Destiny?
Okay, Dusty girl.
Waiting on bated breath.
Yeah.
Mork from Mork would say worm on tongue.
I remember more from Mork. I remember that.
Yeah.
Mork and Mindy.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Mentally.
A lot of the van life or a lot of the RV community that they do trivias, and they'll pick like Morgan Mindy or Dukes of Hazzard and do a trivia show. Yeah, it's so fun to try to remember all the trivia to it. I mean, because I used to watch all that stuff, you know.
We grew up with those kind of shows.
Yep.
And Saturday Night Live, me and Casey were talking about that yesterday.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And he said it's just not funny.
The Dukes of Hazzard trivia was.
Go ahead. Has a YouTube channel. Did y'all know that? And he
who does?
John Snyder from the Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh yeah, what's the show? I've seen the commercial.
He's got a YouTube channel.
Oh really?
Oh.
Is under his name, John Snyder, and it's he takes you on some of the Hollywood sets. Like he's got some things about the Dukes of Hazzard, and he's got some things about Dr. Quinn on it because he was on there for different things. And
he was also on what was it, Superman? But it was like Smallville.
Yeah,
he was on Smallville. It was like a young teenage
Smallville. Yeah,
right. He was on that.
Yep.
Right. But he's let me see if I can find him real quick.
I got him.
Okay, you got to put it in the chat.
Yep, I'm getting it here.
Okay, good. Anyway, he's interesting to watch.
Oh,
hang on.
One more light post. And I'm going tomorrow to get the medium coffee tomorrow, MawMaw. We're out of the medium. I just can't drink that strong.
Thank you guys for going over to. Thank you guys for jumping over and subbing on Daydream. I see he hit 900. So.
Yay!
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was $8.99.
Yeah. Nice. Thank you guys so much. He'll be so happy.
Oh, that is amazing.
I'm on it. I'm on his live on my phone, and he's smiling, so I think he's seen it.
Oh, cool deal.
He's a big supporter of other channels. I mean, he's just a really good guy.
Awesome.
And that's what we have to do.
How he got started doing this. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. No, go ahead. How did he get started?
How he got started doing this, he was a school bus driver, and when the Rona took off, he couldn't be a school bus driver, so he just started doing this to occupy his time, and now he just loves it.
Oh, cool.
It would be great if he hit his 1,000 when he was on here. That would be amazing.
I think so too, yeah.
Wow.
So he's at 996 right now.
Yeah.
Hurry up, MawMaw.
996.
Because there's somebody that.
No, he's at 900 on mine.
Yeah.
Let me see.
He's only got 100 to go, though.
Oh, thank you, Myra. God's blessings on your day, hon. You take care
Love
of yourself.
Yeah,
you.
have a great day.
Love to you
honey.
too, honey.
Love you.
Yes, we do. We love you, love you,
And
love you.
look, when you read, send it over. Put it on Porch Church for us, because people still going on Porch Church looking.
Yeah. On the Facebook page.
Yeah,
Cool.
because Myra's she is reading scriptures now, and see, a lot of people don't know that, but yeah, she's doing quite a bit of content. So you guys make sure you
Good
ring
deal.
that bell on Myra's channel, so that way when she does, you can catch her live, or if nothing else, watch it and then leave her a comment and let her know that you were there.
Cool deal. So she's doing that on a regular basis. I thought it was just once in a while.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Good deal.
But Gina, I tell people, get out of your comfort zone. And that's like Myra's going to hang out with some of her. She's, met new people. Networking, people say, well, grow channels,
No.
nothing to
No.
them. No. If you go to the right places, yeah, you help each other grow. Why not? I mean, because you get to branch out and meet different
Yeah.
people, and somebody's personality is going to click with your own personality. All of them might not. But
Exactly.
Some of them are.
Right. Well, and Diana introduced me to the RV community. Is what's so funny about it.
Oh.
And I was at maybe 100 or 2 subs, and she introduced me to Blue Wave Odyssey, which put me right out. He liked my videos, and he put me right out in the middle of the community. And now these people are so wonderful, this community and this community here. But like, I mean, I get more phone calls on my phone than I have in a lifetime, probably, from people that are checking in on me or just want to talk or whatever. It's like I've developed a lot of friends. I feel very rich in friends. This MacBook that I'm on right now, Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Code sent it to me. So I'd have a computer, because I did all my videos with a phone.
Wow.
And so I paid it for it and sent my tab to Bob's Adventure. This trucker's life is in that community too.
That's
and
who it was.
He sent me $300 for a subscription.
That's who was
this
on
trucker's
this
life.
morning.
I love him.
That's who was on this morning.
He's a sweet guy. He bought me a year subscription to the editing I used, the editing company, or the app I used. And like, I just got a Blackstone grill in the mail yesterday from this community. They treat everybody in it with such kindness and respect.
Wow.
And they try to help creators, help them create. If they like, if you're, I mean, I do lives, but most of my videos until lately are just like vlogging everyday life, and I try to edit them where they'll be fun to watch, and they really like them, and they just, they sent me a note, said, we just want to help you go further. They're so kind and so giving. Awesome. And we've had one of them's a gentleman and his wife had met in high school. They've been in the community since the beginning, but she passed away last month of cancer. And but while she was sick, they raised, like, that's how come I ended up with short hair. I said, if we hit 8,000, I'll shave my head. So I shaved my head, and I mean, people are, I think they reached like 20,000 for him, to help pay medical bills. But, it's just, they all help each other. And
that is awesome.
It's the most unique friendships I've ever made, and I kind of owe all this to Diana Brianne Fairchild. She sent me there,
Yeah. And look what, I mean.
That's awesome.
There's I met you, and I've met people that's come here because of her, and then there's those that's come here because of you, and I met some very interesting people from coming to watching yours that night. And so somebody they can inspire, they could tell people, get to know one another, and that's not a grow channel.
No.
If you have a personal, if I go in Think Dragons, he's gonna shout me out several times. And then in of course Super Day,
Right.
some people claim he's a grow channel. No, he's a get to know channel. He just gives
I
love.
put your channel in my. I usually do Sunday shout outs. I haven't for 2 weeks, but I usually do Sunday shout. I put you in my shout outs several times, and Diana and people I've met on here. So yeah, it is about meeting people and getting to know them, and you know, uh, seeing if you're interested in their content. You know, I understand if you're not. I mean, it's no big deal. It's just if you're doing this to make money, you're in a very hard profession. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like being I played music for years and I was in pretty good bands, but you know, to think that you're going to make it big is a slight misconception, because there's millions of bands, but you know, you just got to have that one little instance. And it's the same with this. You got to have something will come along. Maybe you might go viral on one video, then you might get big, but then you may not, you know.
And my thing is, I never want it to be to where I can't answer each comment that's ever left on my page.
Right.
I go to my comments, and I like this morning, I answered, answered quite a few of them this morning, but I have to go back and make sure I get the rest of them.
Right.
Have a good day, Destiny. And
bye.
Please
Yes, God's
be
blessings,
safe.
Destiny.
Be safe.
Yes.
But that's what, and I do goofy ones. I have come on Gina with, oh my goodness, I dyed my hair. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna dye my hair today. And I just sit there in front of the camera,
There you
and
go.
you don't have no makeup on, then you got all this goofy hair dye and sitting there, and but I did that just to, because I have
Have
one
you heard
section.
of box? Have you? Yeah, right. Have you heard of Box Van D?
What? Box what?
Van D.
I don't
Van, as in a van.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She just had her 68th birthday party, but I started watching her when she had like 700 subscribers, and she's had a lot of health issues. She started out living in a car, and then she moved into it. She got a trailer, like a little cargo trailer, and now she's got a box van. She's done all the work herself. She's had in 2019 she had a stroke and 3 eye surgeries, but today if you look at her, she's doing so well. But her channel in 1 month went from 1,000, or in 2 weeks went from 1,000 to 5,000 last month. But they had her birthday party in our community.
Yes.
And so we all did. There was 100 birthday. Yes, that's her. That's my girl. There was 100 virtual birthday cards from all of us, and then we did a virtual birthday party. And bless her heart, she bawled and bawled and bawled about it. She's an amazing lady, and she inspired me to keep going. I mean, like right before I found my van, I had heart problems. Only 25% of my heart was working, and I kind of gave up. I just like, you know, what are they going to do? They said they can't give me a pacemaker until I get it up to 30%, you know, the extraction fraction of it. And so I ran across her on YouTube, and I mean, this lady's had 5 eye surgeries, a stroke. She has it's when your body hurts all over. I forget the name of it. But anyway, she's 60, yeah, 68 years old, and she lives in a box van. And I'm thinking, I can do this, because, you know, I had to quit working. I had no money. I didn't own my home. I lived in an awful area of sticks and bricks. And I ended up, after a year with no income, I was almost on the street. I got enough money from my disability to buy this van. And I mean, it wasn't much money. It was like $10,000, but enough to buy the van and fix it up a little bit. And during this time, I started going to the YMCA, swimming 1,200 meters a day, really slow. And I got my heart to where it worked at 32%. So they gave me a pacemaker, and 2 weeks later, I moved into my van, and I haven't looked back. And I feel great.
Morning,
you know.
Mama.
Good morning, Mama. Darlene.
Mama.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Oh, that's okay. I just feel very fortunate to have found this option, and I'd have to thank YouTube and Box Van D for that. You know,
That's awesome.
I did thank her for that on her birthday show, and she started crying. But she's a wonderful lady, and just inspiring. To think that when something like that happens to you, you feel like you can't go on. You just feel like, why? And that's kind of how I felt. And I think the only thing that really kept me hanging on is I thought, well, who's going to feed my cats? You know?
Yeah.
But that it definitely gave me the strength to say, okay, get up and go to the Y. Don't lay here and die. You know, just don't lay here and die, because that's what you're going to do.
A will to live.
And so swimming, only thing that really helped, the will to live. And I found that through her, I would have to say. And then when I jumped into this community in December, or into this YouTube land per se, I mean, I had made a few videos, but nothing big till December. I started meeting people that are amazing, just and I mean, actually connect with me.
Yeah.
And Diana was the first one I really connected with like that. And I am probably more happier now in my life living in a box van, or a bread truck is what it is.
Yeah.
And than I have ever been, other than the day I had my child, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm more happier now than I ever have been.
You're seeing it more and more now. But people have tiny houses, you know, ones that can move, that they can move from place to place. They're paying big money. But the concept of I don't need a bunch of stuff. I'm by myself. I don't need that, you know. And what's wrong with if you're able to live either in a tiny house, or you're able to, the van life. The van life is something else they're doing, and the buses. We converted a full size bus. That it was 80-2. I rode that bus when I was young. We converted it with a king size bed, full size refrigerator. We had carpet in it, and we had it for quite a while until my husband, I don't know why he Frankensteined the front of it. But anyway, we camped out. The kids camped out in it. We loved it. Now I wish we want to find something else. Good morning, Mary. Good morning. But you're right. Decorating it the way you want it. You don't have to, you know, you're self-sufficient. You've got your electricity, and now you have your sun panel you got. And there's people, I don't know how people make it. A friend of mine, she gets, I think, ends up with 600 on Social Security disability, and I'm like, but oh my goodness, you know, how can somebody live off that? And you know, having to go from house to house trying to find somebody to live with. And you know what? You can't live with everybody. It's just like everybody in YouTube. You can't just connect with everybody or stay with them forever, you know, and nothing's wrong with that. Find somewhere else.
Right.
But if you're a single woman and, you know, where do you go if that's all the income you have? How do you?
Right. Well, right. Where I lived was horrible. There was like, I lived in an apartment complex that on one side of me I had drug dealers, and the other side of me I had juggalos, which nothing against juggalos, but my daughter's like, why do they wear clown makeup, you know? And I'm just like, well, you know, that's their thing. But I mean, I've seen stabbings, I've seen shootings, all within my front door. And I even got into an altercation over a lady grabbing my daughter by the arm. She grabbed my daughter by the arm, and I came out of the house and knocked her right through her front door. and said, "You touch my kid again, it'll be the last thing you touch." And I'm bad about getting touching my kid. You know, she's grown now. I'm still bad about it, but it it was a horrible place, and that was part of my sickness. I was so depressed.
Yeah.
And I was a caregiver. I've been a caregiver for 15 years, and I the last year I worked at nights, and so I didn't sleep well. I did a lot of hospice care, and I was so worn out, and I knew something was going wrong with me. One day at work, I was walking from room to room, and my lips turned blue. I couldn't breathe, and I went to the hospital, and that was the last day I worked, and it was not good.
Mary Pelletier says, "Hi, y'all. I've been watching van and bus conversions for a while now, even cars." Yeah.
Yeah, those are cool.
Nice.
I mean, the
Hey,
world.
Mary.
Morning, Mary.
Go ahead, Liz.
I just said, hey, Mary. That's all. That's all I had.
Same.
I've got gnats flying around. They drive me crazy. But, if I didn't have, I love where I'm at. These are roots. We moved so much when I was a kid. My oldest three siblings were born here in Alabama. His youngest three were born in California. So we moved around in California. We moved around here in Alabama. But when I met Kevin, and I met Kevin's mom, my mother-in-law, MawMaw, met her. She grew up in this house. This was her mom and dad's first house. It was built for them. So I never had roots. So these are my roots,
Right.
But if I did not have roots, and if I was by myself, Gina, I would probably want to do what you're doing.
Yeah, and it definitely, I didn't have roots like you do, and that's why I did it. I didn't have family other than my daughter, and she was grown, and I just, the neighborhood I was in was horrible. I mean,
Is your daughter still in that neighborhood?
I think Gina froze. Gina,
Yeah.
I think you froze.
Are you there?
We
Yeah.
can hear. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Is your daughter a safe
I'm back.
place?
Oh yeah, she has two children now. They live out in the country, a beautiful place here in Oregon where I'm at, and they have some property out in the country. Yeah, but they're doing great. For me, where I'm parked at is I parked here due to what was going on in the world instead of traveling right now, kind of waiting to see how it blows over, and and not wanting to be around a lot of public places, or anything. So I found a place where I could park, and I just pay for a parking spot out here I'm in the mountain area. That's why my internet's not that good.
So where are
I'm
you?
Way out. I'm probably 20 miles from the nearest town.
What state do you live in, Gina?
Southern Oregon.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Cinnamon in the chat lives in Oregon, but I don't think it's Southern
nice.
Oregon. I don't think it's Southern Oregon. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
For sure. I'm not
down
real sure
close
where.
I'm just south of Grants Pass, out in the Williams area. A lot of BLM land out here and stuff.
Cool.
I love the country. I love us to go camping. Like I said, these are our roots. So, but I'll be glad when me and him find something that we can go camping with. And like I told him, and take Bailey with us, and she'll do real good. And then Casey could be here and listen out for Fran. That's what we call it in the South. Listen out for MawMaw, because my son lives here too. So
yeah,
you can't leave.
Yeah, we say look out for. So
yeah, can't leave MawMaw here by herself because of her health conditions. Lynn Perlnini says, I used to live in Grants Pass is where Perlnini says.
I'm about 17 miles out of Grants Pass, out in the Williams area.
Hey, Christy.
Cinnamon says she's in Harrisburg, Oregon.
Yeah, I just seen that. Yeah, that's not too far. That's only a few hours away.
Good morning,
Pretty awesome.
Chrissy. Or is it?
Hey,
Oh, it's
Chrissy.
afternoon. Good afternoon, Chrissy.
Yeah. It's probably good evening for her. Let's see. It's getting to be 6ish. She's going to be coming on. Let's see. You're going to be going live in about an hour, aren't you, Chrissy?
Hey, Tony. Oh, you guys.
Hey, Tony.
Oh, Chrissy. Oh, Tony. Guess who?
Morning,
Guess who? Come on my panel. Bruce. Vermont Bruce. Bruce, come on my panel. Had all the women telling him how good looking he was. Yeah, Mama. Bruce, come on the panel. He's
Did your
getting
sister
ready
plan that?
He's getting ready to go on a panel tonight. And
Did you and your sister plan that?
Carolina Hillbilly.
The shirts and the color.
Huh?
Talking to Willow.
I'm
sorry. I was just being distracting. I apologize.
LizzAnn just asked, did we plan that? Because our shirts are the same color.
Yeah, but mine has stripes.
But
mine has ribs.
He's going on tonight on Carolina Hillbilly, and he's never done it before. So never shown. You know, he does his paintings, and you'd see his hands, but
you walk by here.
So he asked me about how to do it. You know, how you go about like with StreamYard. So
you're little, aren't you? Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Chrissy, I was so happy. It made me feel so happy he did.
Chrissy, what time is your live demo?
You're getting too close. Back it up a bit.
Now, Gina, grayscale painting, Chrissy canvas art, and I don't know if
Vermont painting and photography.
We have a lot of people in here that's in the painting.
And Goswina.
Yeah, Goswina.
I know it's good, but check it and put it on play on.
Okay. So we have a lot of people. Like I found the art community, and it is so
Willow
relaxing.
Sister.
It is so relaxing to watch.
Hello.
Lynn said it's scary in Oregon. A lot of abandoned places, boarded up businesses. Really, I always pictured Oregon as being just picturesque.
Where I'm at, it's very pretty here. I mean, but I'm in the mountain areas. You know, just there's creeks and I'm right by the Rogue River and the Applegate River.
Cool. Oh my, that's terrible. Oh, cool.
I don't know about in the Portland area. There's a lot of, due to what's going on in the world, a lot of boarded up places, but here there's not. I mean, you know, there's just not very many people where I'm at.
Well, we're from a cotton mill town. So it was like each little city had cotton mills, you know. There was a lot of them here. And when they just stopped, you guys can imagine. I mean, what happened to the jobs?
Right.
And then they started, good morning, Josie. Then they started dilapidating, you know, and then people going in and breaking windows, and then they start tearing them down. And, you know, it's sad that they tried some of them to use them as something else, but it wasn't feasible. So they're just tearing them down, and it's weird to see.
Oh, it's sad.
I mean, I remember at a certain time of the day, if you got caught in 4 o'clock traffic, you know, but there was red lights all through where, and then all these parking lots, the parking lots where the people used to have to park to look at them. Now, one of them now, the post office is at one part. Then there's restaurants that built on the sides, but it's sad that people used to have such good jobs. And I'm talking back in 80, let me see. I worked I started back in the mill when my
Oh,
daughter, after
God's
I had my
blessings,
daughter,
Monique.
she was
Have
born
a
in
blessed day,
85.
hon.
Bye, Monique.
Bye-bye.
But even in the 90, like in 1990, I went back to work in the cotton mill again. But you were making like $10, $15. The job my sister was doing, hey, it wasn't nothing for them to get up to $20 an hour. You're talking about in the 80s.
Yeah.
There's no jobs around here making that.
Right.
Yeah.
All these years
No.
later.
No.
And everything, the cost of living has raised, but the
Mhm.
jobs, the pay has dropped in our area.
Mm-hmm.
So the housing is
Right.
not good. The
Oh yeah.
neighborhoods have went down.
Yeah.
Change. Right. Yeah.
Bye, Monique.
Hey,
Take care.
ladies, I'm gonna
hon.
have
Have
to
a
get
good
off
day.
here. I got a delivery coming. I got to get off here. They just drove up. So
Okay, dear.
thank you for
Thank you
having
for
me,
coming.
Norgus.
Nice to
Well,
meet you,
thanks for
Gina.
coming up.
Thank you, Gina.
It was
Love
nice to
you.
visit with you person to person.
Oh, thank you. And nice to meet all of you.
God's blessings, sweetheart.
Nice to meet
Have a
all of
great
you.
day,
Come
Thank
hon.
back.
you. And I'll see you on the next one.
All right. I'll
Awesome.
be
All
on in the
Awesome.
morning.
God bless you.
Let me see. Cinnamon said it's full-time RVers too. Currently a Life Bible, Northeast Life, RV Park. Look at it, church people every day. Well, that's good. That's good. All right. I done had two people tell me what time it is and what I got to do. So, LizzAnn.
Yeah, well, I was about to chime in too, so you know.
Yeah. My head's feeling funny. I got to eat me a
Yeah.
bite.
I was gonna
So,
say you are beyond your normal time frame, and your body is needing to walk around your chair or something.
Yep, very
Yeah.
much. So, LizzAnn.
Well, Willow, you want to tell everybody a send off? You want to say goodbye to
Wrong
everyone?
blank here.
Oh, I'm
Bye.
sorry.
Have a
Did I
great day,
put you on the
everyone.
spot?
Yeah, I'm not good at that kind of thing.
Well, you see, you need the opportunity anyway. God's
Yeah,
blessings
about
on
lucky
you,
I did.
your family, and your world. Until we meet again, much love, everyone. God bless.
I love you guys.
Bye,
Thank you
everyone.
all.
Love you all.
Thank you, first shifters.
Come back and see us. Y'all come
Thank
back
you.
now, you hear?
Thank you, first shifters and second shifters, for stopping in. And I love you guys.
Oh, yeah. Wonderful day. Awesome.